Hello? Just found out I had the devil, not the demon. I think they probably just changed the wording on it. That's probably how they did it. I know a lot of times they change like words and adaptations for random reasons. Just like how I don't know if you saw in the more recent chapter, like they made like Asta like mention that Yuno's stone or like his necklace might be a magic stone, and I don't remember him doing that. Give me 1 second. The party chat isn't working for some reason. Just trying to fix it now. Or join them. Let me see. I do agree, a devil does sound much better than a demon.
Oh, what's up, man?
Oh, what's going on?
Not too much, man. How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, hanging in there. Hanging in there.
Yeah. Been a pretty good week, man. Pretty good week, I must admit.
Oh, has it?
Real good to me, bro. I don't know.
Let me see. It's been pretty. Oh, mine was, bro. I don't know if you saw, but like on my last video, my chapter review, like Shueisha gave me a strike or whatever. Oh man.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Shueisha gave me a strike on my last video. It was like.
Wait, you got a strike for posting gameplay?
No. I actually posted one before that. And it was just like, it was panels. I don't know if you've seen my previous one, but it was just panels like how I do literally all of my videos.
Yeah.
And they struck that.
What the fuck? Yo, I'm so scared of that, bro. That's why I be putting like, I put like layer color over my, anytime I use a panel, I put like a layer color over it. Because like, they don't strike those down for some reason. That's what like a rumor I heard, so I just started doing it.
Like, I don't know. So like,
that actually scares me, bro.
And like, it's whack because they don't even go away for 90 days.
Yeah, bro. That scares me, bro. That makes me want to like slow down or something, like see what the rules are or something.
I don't know. Like, it's one of the things like the rules are there, but it's like it's so many words to read. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't feel like reading all that.
Facts. I did see you pretty hype about your boy, getting this moment.
Oh my, cause like it's one of them things for like Asta is dope, but like is like a different kind of rival to me. Cause like rivals in other shows be kind of weak, but like is like is like way better than like other shonen rivals to me.
Yeah, you're right. Usually rivals, they usually are a little bit behind the main character at least. Goku, Vegeta, that type of shit. Gray
Like,
and Natsu.
Hey, and even if ones are like equal or better, like in the case of Bakugo and Sasuke, they have like weird personality quirks, like how Sasuke was kind of just like a jerk and he turned evil. But like is actually just like a good dude. Like he's actually just like,
yeah. He just refused to lose to Asuna, bro. I love it too. But his character is sometimes a little draining, bro. Like. Especially on the anime, bro. He's the whole mellow talking. I'm like, yo, speak up, bro.
So I got somebody on my stream who's saying that Asta is trash for not beating real. What's your opinion on that?
I did want Asta to kind of be the one to beat real, but I don't think he's trash for not being able to do it though. Like, a lot of people aren't able to defeat Real, especially with that elf, the whole elf mono. But Austin would probably eventually did it, especially with Momonosuke being there or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah, Mimosa, yeah.
Yeah, so he would have probably eventually did it. He would have figured something out. That's what Austin's pretty known for, figuring stuff out at the last minute. But you know, Charmin showing up just all that did was help him be able to defeat her faster. Well, help him be able to go help I guess.
It's one of the things where like it's kind of like how I said. I don't really like that's like Austin's weakness in my opinion is that like he isn't good against like multiple enemies when you gotta fight a ton of people all at once. Like that's just not his thing.
Nah, it's really not. And I kind of knew that'll take a part in this whole thing too, because Real like they say in the manga, Real was just drawing crazy fast. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Austin, I was hoping that they let him go in his black form, but like it was just realistic that he wasn't gonna be able to do it. Like he can't slow down and stop for
yeah,
amount of time.
It's one of them things where like I definitely agree with like Asta being captain level, but like I wonder like are there any captains that Asta could actually beat?
One-on-one?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, I can't think of one like, off the top of my head.
That's what I'm saying.
One-on-one, I can't think of one. Maybe the fat one that he, the one that was a trader.
Yeah. That might be a
name right now.
Golder. Golder.
Something with a G. I said maybe him, maybe, and that's just literally because Austin can use the key and detect if he goes invisible or whatnot.
It's like a bad matchup. Or even they're like new captain. If he's like how they say he is and he uses vortex magic, then Asta don't got no magic, so that really wouldn't matter to him.
I ain't gonna lie, if I'm anybody else in the anime and manga, bro, I'm scared of that.
Right, yeah. You
bro,
can't
I'm
even...
scared of that shit, bro. For real, that shit looking scary. Because it reminds you so much of Austin's magic. That's what I was thinking at first. I was like, is this guy doing the same thing I was thinking? But,
yeah, just like canceling out magic.
Yeah, but isn't it like sending the magic somewhere else?
Yeah, I think that they're saying it kind of like it just like how do I say it? It's almost like it disperses it kind of.
Oh, like that did kind of confuse me when I first read it, but I kind of just came to the conclusion that it's sending the magic somewhere else. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. But what's up with this guy, bro? This movie guy, bro. Whatever his name is.
Oh, Ronnie or whatever his name is. I've heard Renee. I've heard so many different.
Yeah, I heard too many different things.
Yeah, too many.
Bro, I love him. I'm sorry. I don't care if he's a villain. I don't care. I love him. This dude just one-shotted like.
He wasn't even looking though. It's not even his fault.
Bro, that shit is amazing. Oh God. And then that creepy ass smile. I was like, oh, finally got a Joker like villain.
Yeah, it's one of them things, like, it's definitely about to go down, whatever it is.
But is he a demon? That's what, like, people speculate.
See, I've seen so many theories, and, like, I think the two that I like the most is, like, the one that say, that he's, like, some kind of dark elf. I like that one. And,
I said the same thing to one of my homies at work. I said, because dark elves, if there's like elves in the story, then there has to be dark elves.
Right,
That's
right.
what I was telling my friend at work.
Yeah, it's like a dark elf, or either the whole theory that he's kind of like Judas and like sold everybody out. Like
selling all the elves out.
Yeah, so like kind of a theory that I had as soon as I seen somebody that said he was a traitor was like, all right, he could be like a Judas elf that like sold out every the other elves to like the demons and the humans, like more or less like maybe sacrificed them to the devil or demon and stole their magic. I think that'd be a good one.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That would be interesting. But I like that dark elf system.
Oh yeah, the dark elves one is dope too. I like them. I mean, honestly, I'll be happy with like almost anything, for real.
Yeah, I'm just glad they're introducing other races in the Black Clover. That makes me really excited.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all, honestly.
Me either. The dwarf, bro. When I saw that dwarf shit, I should have did her live reaction. My reactions are just something else, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm not even capping to it right now. I should have did a live reaction, but when I saw that Charmin with the dwarf, that shit, like, oh. And then I kind of thought everything made sense now at the same time. The reason why she's so small and whatnot.
It does. That actually does add like a good reason to it, like her being so small.
Yeah, and I hope they do some more stuff with her. I hope, like, the way these characters are developing in Black Clover, I'm really loving it. I'm loving it so much, but I just hope it doesn't become like a Naruto. Like characters like Rock, it just lost.
Yeah, they just get like kind of. They get kind of just faded out.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, cause Naruto, like, they just introduced so many characters and then just didn't capitalize on any of them.
Bro, Rock Lee could have been bigger than Naruto if they would have did it right.
He really could have. Have you seen people say that Black Clover is basically if Naruto, like Black Clover is basically if Rock Lee was like the main character?
Yeah, I have seen that. I have seen stuff like that, but I don't agree with it necessarily.
Same.
Cause I like Rock Lee, but I just don't see it. Like,
right.
Wow. What do you see, Rock Lee? I just don't see it personally.
I guess like since they're both tryhards.
Who, Austin and Rock Lee?
Yeah, that'd be the only connection that I could draw.
Yeah, okay, I guess, and they like to train. Yo, yeah, I can see it a little bit. Now that you mention that.
Let me see. There was a
Rock Lee actually have his own manga right now. It's pretty trash, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
It's like on some childish shit though.
I've actually seen it.
It's too childish for me.
Yeah, it's all like chibi-ish, and I'm just like, not really feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
There's actually a theory, or not really a theory, but like a topic I wanted to run by you. So I don't know, like I mean, you definitely heard of what's his name? Brokuno, the other Black Clover. He does some videos also.
Yeah. He's pretty much like the biggest Black Clover
YouTuber.
I know.
Yeah, he did his captain ranking video, and then for the most part, I agree with it. Except I really feel like Charlotte is actually way stronger than everybody is giving her credit for.
Somebody left a comment on one of my videos, and they pretty much said the same thing, that she was low tier captain level. And I'm just like, I don't think that.
No,
I don't think that at all.
It's not it. I gotta oh wait a second. Yeah, Asta would actually destroy Rock Lee, zero diff in my opinion. But I actually have a video coming out.
Without a doubt.
I got a video coming out. Oh man, it's probably gonna be my Thursday video breaking down Charlotte. Cause when I was going through and rereading her stuff, Yami did beat the Elven Yami and the Elven version of her fought, right? But like Yami wasn't holding back. He was going all out because he couldn't even. It's like he didn't want to kill her, but he couldn't even kill her. And then like when their magic clashed at the same time, like all Yami's full power Dimension Slash was able to do was just like basically split it in half. Like he didn't actually overpower her, just like by the nature of cutting stuff in half, he just kind of, you know, that like, yeah, that was it.
I got one better for you, bro. I got an argument you can better go in depth in. The
What?
fact that she has the power to destroy the entire kingdom. Did she not almost do it?
Yeah, she when she lost control, like it was similar to Noelle kinda when Noelle lost control of her magic, and it was like she was about to like destroy the entire town she was in.
Bro, she was gonna destroy the entire capital. So like if that's not telling you something, like how is she? I still don't understand why we think she's here.
Exactly.
She has the power to destroy the entire kingdom. But hey man, I don't know why people think that. She has some pretty good feats, bro. She came in and fought the when Yami was fighting the Eye of the Midnight Sun.
Yeah.
She came in and fought one of those.
She did fight. Yeah, she actually fought Raya, who can move at light speed. So
yeah, facts.
That's a testament to her speed.
She has some feats too. So who are they putting above her? Is my question.
Who they put above her? Like basically, like honestly, it was kind of like everybody else. Like Jack Nozelle, Fagolion. Who else did he put above her?
I can see those people. Well, I don't know about Nozier, but Jack and Fagolion.
Dude, Nozelle is basically, in my opinion, Bleach's version of Byakuya Kushiki from Bleach.
I never watched Bleach, so I don't know what you talking about.
Oh man, you gotta check it out. Bleach is they have the same character as far as I'm concerned. Like they're both like noble and like super prideful. Like they're like the same character.
He's actually one of my favorite characters in Black Clover. I never said that out loud.
Oh yeah. It's only just because he has like that like horrible attitude.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like at first, I didn't like him. I didn't like no one in the Wells family, but he rubbed off on me because I guess we got more screen time with him. You know, when he went to go help fight in the whole raid of Midnight Sun.
Yeah, he's actually just gotten a lot of screen time in general.
Yeah, he has, bro. But I think what really made me like him is when the fact that when Fagolion went down. You know, him and Fagolion are most like for the most part rivals.
Yeah, they're more supposed to be like.
He kind of made a vow to himself to revenge him, you know, no matter what. Even though he didn't tell nobody that, or even though he never spoke out loud. You know, I like that. I was just like, cause that's some shit I was like, if there's somebody like Andrew trying to fuck with right now, like I was just trying to support him, not even tell him I did it. So I really like that. So I guess that's kind of why. And I don't know, I'm just in love with the Silvers, whatever you want to call them. I just love the whole family. I love the entire family, bro. I have no idea why.
Because they're all jerks. That's what it is. Like they're all like
hair,
they're all jerks. They're all pompous.
It might be their hair, bro. The hair might have something to do with it. I don't know. But I cannot wait till he get his moment because people are so sleep on him.
They really
Why
are.
are people saying he's low tier Captain?
Him and I hope we get to see more of William also, because I also thought William is like way stronger than what we got a chance to see him do.
William, I got mixed emotions.
Mixed emotions.
Yeah, I do not like his character.
No?
And it's kind of because of the fact that I think he's so... you're screaming, so I can't really say what I want to say, but I think he's just so... I hate what he did, bro. Like how he just let Petrie take his body over and just let... Like, I don't understand how you let a guy come in and tell you this certain stuff and let you do what you did. Like, you betrayed the entire kingdom because somebody was friends with you. I hate that. I hate what he did. But his character's dope. Besides that, before he did that, I used to like him. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He probably broken as hell, and I couldn't wait to see his power. You know, we saw a little bit of it when he fought the captains of the Diamond Kingdom.
Yeah, the Diamond Kingdom.
But when Julius died, and it was because of William, like, I despise him.
Well, cause like I guess like when you look at it in like William's like eyes, it's like he had basically given up on like humanity in general. So it was more or less just kind of like Patry was like the first person who was really there for him ever, and then Julius was the only other person on the outside that was ever really there for him. So to him, it was really just like the only two people that I ever really effed with is kind of fighting. So I don't really want to take a side.
Yeah, and that's what I found so P-word about him. All right. Like, you can't take a side. You know right from wrong. So you know if these people, yeah, what happened to them messed up, but at the same time, you supposed to be protecting all these people by being a Magic Knight captain. You're supposed to be protecting this entire kingdom. Yeah, what happened to them? What happened to them was in the past. Like why would you? I just would never chose that Petrie side at all. Period.
I don't know.
I just don't see it.
I can't say I would choose one side or the other, to be honest. I mean, what happened to the elves was actually super dirty. So like I can't
what
even.
What happened to the elves is beyond fucked up.
So like, especially like if I didn't know any better, if I only knew their side, I'd be like, oh yeah, humans are trash. So yeah, kill them. Humans are trash.
Speaking of what happened to the elves, all right, did the Wizard King kill the elves, bro? Because we're getting more and more evidence that might be the case.
Like he seems like a good dude, so I don't want to believe that.
Yeah, he seems like he's not the type to do something like that, right?
That's why I really think the whole like Judas betrayer Ronnie Elf thing, or yeah, Ronnie Elf theory kind of fits.
Yeah.
Cause like, what if this dude really set him up? Like, what if he really set him up to get something in it for himself?
You know that actually makes more sense than the whole Dark Elf thing. Now, I didn't think about it that way.
I don't know. The Dark Elf makes sense too.
Makes a lot of, like, what if he was helping the humans the whole time?
Because he wanted something for himself.
What if he's not even really an elf? What if he's like an elf with like a demon inside him or something like that? I don't know, bro. We're getting into some real headcanon shit right now.
It could, like, it's all theory crafting at this point, like, because Ronnie could be so many people.
He really could, bro.
Like, it's so many, like, it's like Tabata has so many options and, like, avenues that, like, he could take for them.
I don't know. If you're at this point in time, right, I have read a fair amount of decent of the My Hero manga. And I have watched all of the My Hero manga. I mean, I have read the full entirety of the Black Clover twice.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's not finished, obviously, but I have watched the anime. And if you're still saying that the My Hero manga is better than the Black Clover manga, you're sleeping. And if you're saying the Black Clover anime is better than the My Hero anime, you're just absolutely crazy. See, I hate the fight and shit, bro. I'm looking at a tweet right now about some
It's one of them things where, like, I love both series a lot. Like, I really do. But, like, I can't even say one is better than another one in either aspect to me. Because, like, the My Hero manga with all that overhaul stuff, that was hype. When he used like 20%, that was hype.
Bruh, I didn't like the overhaul. I'm sorry.
What? You didn't like the overhaul? Oh, wow.
No, I did not. I can't even tell you why. Like, I literally just did not like it. I thought it was just too much. And then when my boy lost his quirk, that just, oh, fuck that.
I was actually super tight when Miro had lost his quirk. I really was.
Bro, when he lost his quirk, bro, because I read that at work. I legitimately had to come home, and I had to do a little something, and I had to go to sleep because I was that mad. I was that fucking mad. And that was actually the last chapter of My Hero I read.
Oh, you haven't picked it up since?
Nope.
What?
You take my favorite character and make him lose his fucking piece of part. You think I'm going to continue reading your series? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Just like, hold on, bro. Hold on, before we move on. Just like if this whole Zoro is gay thing is for real, I will drop One Piece. They better not make my fucking favorite character on One Piece gay. That will hurt me.
It'll just take you.
Me, bro.
It'll just take you out of it.
It will take me completely out of it.
That's funny.
I don't know if you know what's going on in One Piece right now. But
Yeah.
right now, Zoro is like with this guy that's madly in love with him. And Zoro's smiling at him and stuff like that. I'm just like, hold on. This better not be true.
The only weird thing with One Piece going on for me right now is I was super happy to see Sanji actually use his raid suit, but it just seems so random. Like, it just seemed like he used it too easy to me. Like, it's almost like I kind of thought he'd be more against it.
Yeah, but you saw what he said about it. He was just pretty much like, me putting on this race doesn't make me a part of Germa. I kind of like what he said about that because I've done stuff like that anyway. Because like it's certain like music, certain rappers that I just do not like at all. But they have like these fire songs I like listening to. I thought of it like that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? This race can help him. Right now, and just by him using it doesn't make him. That's horrible in German.
Right.
So I had mixed emotions about it, but that shit was fire as fuck when he had knocked Page One on his ass.
This is true. Actually, one interesting thing about One Piece is like how come whenever Sanji like fights, you never really see his haki? Like it's like we all know he has it, but like he doesn't have the same like effect. You know what I mean? How it goes like black over like his.
Well, you know when he does the Jinbei, you know the fire that goes around his legs. That is essentially his haki apparently. Like under that fire is haki apparently.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that fire, yeah, that's the fire that you know the German people put inside of him when he was a kid and whatnot. See, Sanji is essentially a late bloomer. You see how all his sisters and brothers have these poison powers and strength and all that? Sanji got the fire put in him, but his didn't come out until he was a late bloomer essentially.
Oh, and, that's what it is?
Yeah, that's why they thought he was a weakling, and that's why, you know, he can do the fire thing, you know? People didn't know that. Like, how come Sanji can do that fire thing? He doesn't have a devil fruit.
I thought he could.
That's why.
I thought it was because he could spin fast.
What did you say?
I thought it was because he was just spinning real fast and it just turned on. Like, nah.
Nah. See, when he was a kid, those experiments they did on him and his little brothers and stuff, it worked for them at the time. But Sanji was just a late bloomer, so that's why it came out. He was on that freaking island running from all those transgender guys.
Oh, somebody just brought it up. That Sanji is a black sheep, so the black raid suit fits him. That actually, I did not even.
Yeah.
I feel stupid.
Yeah.
That did not
I kind
click.
of caught that. Yeah, bro. You probably you should have been caught on to that one.
Black suit, black. It all fits. It all fits. Wow. Actually, to be honest,
Sanji is essentially one of my favorite characters of the show.
Like I don't know how much you like get on like the whole like Black Clover Twitter, but like 2 weeks ago for that Charming chapter when everybody was talking about wolves in sheep clothing, I actually got really tired of that really fast. When everybody
What did you say?
I said when everybody was talking about how Charming was a quote unquote wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
And they just like it was one of the things like it was clever the very first day that I heard it, but like after that. I was so sick and tired of everybody saying wolf in sheep's clothing. It got so old for me.
Yeah, bro. I stay on Black Clover Twitter. That shit be fire. I ain't gonna hold it. But Black Clover Twitter be fire, bro. It's a lot of cool artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was seeing that too. But bro, what was really irking my nerves and like, you saw the rant I made on it. It's just like all these people just saying everyone's captain level, and I'm just like, calm down, calm down.
I'm
This
definitely.
arc is over.
I'm guilty of that too. I say it. I say.
Bro, I'm guilty of it. I'm definitely guilty of it. And it took me just sitting in my room one day, and I was just like, there's no way everyone's captain level, right?
Right.
That's how it hit me. It was just no way all these people captain level go all out. Essentially, we seen maybe 2 captains go all out. 3. All right, we seen Sister Linus, Yami, and what's the lady in level with him?
Charlotte.
Yeah, we essentially, and we don't even know if they was going all out. Charlotte. Well, we know Yami was pretty much going all out. But was she going all out? Would you say she was going all out when she fought Yami?
In her elven form, she used her strongest spell. But see, the thing with that is, Yami said that she wasn't fighting like Charlotte. So that's
what I'm saying, bro.
So that's the weird thing to me is that she wasn't fighting like her normal self.
So I'm saying, like, okay, so how can we sit here and say he's captain level until we see captain level? You feel me? And my boy Nazir, I honestly feel like he's the most slept on fucking captain. Like,
oh my gosh.
Mercury Magic is no joke.
He 100% is the most slept on captain in my opinion.
Bro, his defense is on 99. People take that for granted that his defense is on 99. You is not touching him. He fights with his Mercury merged around him. Come on. You're gonna have to get through Mercury, then you're gonna have to get through Mana Skin, and then you're gonna have to get through just his sheer toughness of being a Magic Knight captain. That's Aurorial with crazy mana.
He definitely do got a lot going for him, honestly. Like
he has.
go ahead.
I
was gonna say, I wonder if he has like I feel like he's gonna get a new spell in whatever fight he's in. It might be something.
Bro. We got to have, because why would the creator send him up? Like, I feel like everybody he sent up to the Shadow World or whatever are all gonna have a real special moment in the whole out of the whole series. They're all gonna have their moments up there right now. Like, we're about to see them. And I like what you said in your one video about you saying we're probably gonna get a break from all the action. I agree with that.
Yeah, cause like that's just how it go in these shows. Like it'd be so much action and then they just stop.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get probably like a flashback moment or something like that, which I wouldn't mind. I would love to get more, lore of the verse. So
I think
I wouldn't mind getting slowing down a bit.
I think. Oh my gosh, this is going back to your chapter review video. Every time you said got his chain snatched, I lost it every time. Bro, that is so funny to me. Like, that is actually really funny to me.
Bro, when I first saw the panel, bro, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. As soon as I seen the dude holding the stone, I was like, oh, that's why I got to start doing live reactions, because I bet I'm funny as hell. I was like, oh, just got his chain snatched.
It's one of them things.
And I started dying laughing, because I got a homeboy that literally just got his chain snatched like 2 days ago.
Oh,
right
wow.
before the chapter came out. And my homeboy called me in the middle of the night. He was like, hey, man, he got snatched the chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And when I saw that, oh my god, bro, it was just hilarious.
It's one of them things where like my inner black person came out and it was like, dang, show it out last chapter, but he got his chain took, so it literally doesn't matter.
Right, he showed out. He definitely did his thing, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Like, that motherfucker got his chain snapped, so all that instantly goes out the window.
It goes out the window immediately. It kind of sucks because I like but he got his chain took, so I gotta like him a little bit less for that.
Hey man, probably my top 4 favorite character in the verse, but he got his chain snapped. You can't let that slide. He gonna have to redeem himself one of these ways. So, is Liar dead?
What I think, I made a tweet on Twitter and I said I think that the Tabata, I think he kind of wrote Liar out of the story, in it's like in that moment, like because Liar is really strong, like he's really really strong.
I was just gonna say, because he finally realized that Liar is probably too OP for this story.
Yeah, so he probably took this opportunity to write him out.
Facts. Because copy magic is just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous when it comes to the Black Clover. Do you remember he pulled out Asuna's sword? Even though Sister Lion snapped that shit in two.
Well, it wasn't actually
able to pull out an anti-magic sword.
It wasn't actually anti-magic. I was just yeah, because for some reason she somehow knew it wasn't actually anti-magic. Somehow.
Yeah, she took a big risk.
She did. She always taking them big risks though.
That's why I love her. Oh, did you see the flashback of her and Legoleon?
Yes, I thought that was hype.
Oh my, I thought that was so hype. Did you see the bloody, what was it, the Bloody Tuesday?
Yeah, Burning Tuesday, Hot Blooded Tuesday. It was Ruby Tuesday or something.
So you mean to tell me that Legoleon's keeping on with his sister?
I mean, it's one of them things where like everybody always knew Fuegoleon was like tough. Like everybody knew.
I mean, he's I'm just gonna say this now because I haven't tweeted this, I haven't said it in no video, but he is my pick. If Julius doesn't come back, he is my pick to become the wizard, the next wizard. I don't think Yami will want to take it. Yeah, Yami might be the next choice, but I don't think Yami that type of person. Like, yeah, I'd rather do this shit. You know.
Damn.
But did you see that theory? Somebody put a theory on Twitter that I love. That says the one guy might be able to bring Julius back to life.
I saw that. I did. Yeah. I saw that.
That was interesting to me.
And like he said that, and I was doing research for my Charlotte video, and Yami actually just put Julius in like a dark cocoon, and then had Soul put him somewhere. So like Julius's body is still safe. Like it's safe, tucked away somewhere. Like
yeah. So
it could happen. He could possibly bring him back, and then that would what?
I'm sorry for interrupting, but did I tell you that I genuinely don't want Julius to come back?
No.
Nah, I don't want him to come back just because I feel like it'll just be such great development for the characters and stuff like that. I don't know. I kind of have mixed emotions about it because I love Julius as a character. Like he's the Goku of this story. He's just funny, goofy, and too powerful.
Right.
But it'll put a lot of development in our character. I feel like it.
This is true. It never works out well when in shows characters can just come back to life.
Yeah, bro. You see, that's why I love One Piece.
Yeah, yeah. You die, you kind of.
You're not coming back in the One Piece verse. I don't give a damn who you are.
Brook could maybe come back, maybe.
I mean, no. If he die right now, he's out of there.
So, like, what if he take his soul out of his body and then his body like just destroyed?
You know, that's actually something me and my friend had a big argument about because I said that he would survive that. My friend was like, "Nah, he'll die." I was like, "Bro, his soul is out of his body. He can just go into other bones or something."
Right? Yeah.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, that's like the only weird thing. The only weird thing.
It was something I wanted to pick your brain about. I actually wrote it down. Oh yeah, a Black Clover time skip after this arc. Do you believe it's coming?
After this arc, that seems really soon. Like story wise, it makes sense because a lot has happened. But like just like how other stories go, this just seems like this would be like the soonest time skip I would have ever seen in a series.
Facts. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking it is kind of too soon. But then again, if I'm not mistaken, a whole year has passed by since the first chapter.
Yes, it has been a year.
Yeah, so I'm like, we're kind of already moving like a little fast. So maybe we can probably get away with a time skip if it's just like strictly training time skip, like no major development happens. You know, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't want to miss out on that type of stuff.
It's one of the things where like it's like I don't want it to be like a like how the One Piece time skip was, where they really only talk about Luffy in the time skip. They don't really touch on anybody else. And it's like, what did everybody else do? What's under Zoro's eye?
He had those like little filler episodes saying what everybody was doing, but it wasn't the same as like how much attention they showed Luffy.
Like literally it's almost like every arc. It's like Luffy and Rayleigh flashback
of that time skip.
Yes. Heck, he got the whole movie, the whole special, the whole 3 days, 2 years special.
Yeah.
We had to fight. Actually,
all about Luffy.
That dude's his devil fruit. I think his name was Byron D. World with the more fruit. That is the most brokenest devil fruit I've ever seen.
Bro.
Like
that. Okay, you know about the 3 major weapons in One Piece? Poseidon and
Pluton and
all
that
stuff?
Yeah.
And okay, the rumor is that the ship one, what is it? The Pluton one? It's the ship.
Yeah.
The rumor is that ship is so much power that it can destroy a whole island. And in that special, the dude World, whatever his name is, he had a ship that was destroying islands.
So you think he had
that part?
Oh wait,
his ship was literally destroying islands, bro. With that more fruit, he was destroying islands.
Yeah,
so I'm like, what is the point of Poseidon?
Well,
you know, Oda kind of contradicted himself when he did that, but I don't know if that's canon or not.
It's one of them things where like, it might be. It might be. It's like I see no reason why it shouldn't be.
I don't know, bro. That kind of confused me because that dude was able to destroy like islands and the whole thing of the reason why Goldie Rogers didn't want Poseidon out is because it was too powerful and he didn't want to destroy islands. That's why he did it the way he did. And that's the case, man. This guy, he was destroying islands before Goldie Rogers was born. That guy was older than Rogers. But anyway, man, back to the Black Clover situation. It's time skip. I definitely would like a time, not like a 2-year time skip. Maybe a 1-year training time skip I'll be okay with. But I just don't want to miss out on this. I can give a damn about Austin and you though. Just do not develop the world without us. I'm sorry. I love you though.
It's one of the ones where like if they do a time skip, like it's like they'll be so much stronger. That's like the only thing. Everybody will be so much stronger.
Because they're already fucking strong. Excuse me. I'm saying it all fucking scream now. They're already crazy strong right now, and they're only 16, 15, whatever.
Yeah, this is true.
Like, just think about it, we're literally comparing them to captains already. So, like, if they just imagine doing a time skip, well, see, I don't know. Also, like what you said the last stream was so true, and I believe what you were saying, but I just didn't want it to be true, so I kind of just like try to keep it to myself, I guess. But when you said that and Noel was passing Austin by leaps and bounds, it really showed in this last chapter.
Yeah,
it really showed that is crazy far ahead of Austin Rex.
It sucks too, cause even though I like more, it like Asta just makes you want to like root for him. It's like he makes you like.
The main character.
It's one of them ones where where it's almost like Luffy. It's almost like you really want him to become Pirate King. It's like I really want Asta to become the Wizard King. It's like Naruto. It was like The only reason I wanted him to become the Hokage is because he'd been trying to for like so long. Like it wasn't like I actually cared, but like also I actually want him to be able to do it. But like, but man, yeah,
Dude, you Yuno is dodging light speed attacks.
Casually.
He's dancing.
Like,
Oh
casually. Very casually. Like,
what,
just take.
what is this, bro? Asuna couldn't even turn black form against real. Man.
But then again, the other thing with Yuno that we don't know is like we don't have any like real development on his form, so we don't really know all of what like it may have in terms of like cons or downsides to it.
Yeah, like,
Cause like
what it actually does.
Yeah, like does it actually take from his own mana, or like can he spam it? How many times can he go it?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't he oh my god, something just popped in my head, that's amazing. Okay, the way Yuno transform, doesn't he merges with Bell?
Yeah, they have fused.
He uses her spirit magic or whatnot?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, shouldn't Flagoleon be able to merge with his Salamander?
Technically, yeah, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be able to.
Yo, that would be hot. That would be fucking hot.
He would be too strong.
That just popped in my head as we was talking.
He would be way too strong.
Yo, he would be fucking broken.
I thought Salamander going to him was kind of random.
At first I did too, but then as I thought about it, I was like, okay, I can see that. You know, he was one of the most powerful fire mages in the verse. So,
true.
Like, Fauna being down for the count, like, okay, I can see what's going on. Or am I tripping by saying he was one of the most powerful fire mages? Am I tripping for saying?
No, he definitely was. It's just like, I don't know, it's like, if that's the case, why didn't it go to like his sister and not him, you know? Like,
facts. That is very true.
Because
this dude was in a coma.
Yeah, he was out cold. She was actually out there. Like, so
she was out there, my guy. 300 days.
Like she was always outside. Like,
hey, damn, bro. I kind of feel bad for like Zora and what's Flagoleon's little brother name?
Solid? Yeah. Oh wait, no, Leo.
Leo.
Is
his name Leo?
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for them, those characters, because at this point, Leo is just falling so far behind Asuna, you know. And it's like, damn, he's a rival too. Like, he is a rival, and I love his character, especially his character design. It's like, damn, Leo definitely needs power or something. He needs something. He needs to do something.
It's one of them things where like Leo is actually like it feels like he's like always on the verge of like breaking his limits, because like every time he'd be about to do something great, he always like lose or pass out in the very end.
He's like, you do something stupid, bro. Oh, but do you see his family, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I just got so much hope for Leo. I cannot wait to see these guys when they're older. Like, I definitely hope Black Clover becomes one of those series where it's like, okay, we had their teenagehood or their childhood, but we're going to go into their adulthood. I really hope they do that. Like how Naruto did with Shippuden or whatever.
Oh, and then they went.
I hope that's the thing. I really want to see them. I hope when Austin becomes Wizard King or whatever, they don't just stop there and just become, oh, they live happily ever after. No.
I mean, but then if they keep going, we might get like a Boruto.
No, we don't need that bullshit. Like, don't even let them have kids. If they have kids, okay, they have kids, but don't let the kids be the main story. No, we don't need that.
Oh, Kirito is watching the stream. He told me to tell you what's up.
Oh, what's up, bro? How you been, bro? Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you for leaving comments and liking the videos, bro. I be seeing you, bro. You be everywhere, bro. I swear. This man be everywhere, bro, and I love it. Every time I go to a video, I go read comments. He's in the comments. I'm like, yo, this kid, I love this kid, bro.
I swear.
I freaking love that kid, man. No cap. I don't even know if he's a kid. I have no idea.
This is true. I have no idea.
Hey, it was something. It was another thing I wrote down. And it was the development of Black Clover females versus the development of My Hero female. Now, I think the development of Black Clover females is just way 10 times better than My Hero females. But it could be just because it's just so many My Hero females that they just all haven't got their moments or whatever. What do you think about that?
It's one of them things where like you could argue that there's the same amount of females, because like when you think about Black Clover females, you think about Noelle, you think about Mimosa, Charmy, Charlotte, Marilyn, Vanessa, for Golden Sister. Like that's like 5 right there. And that's probably like the 5 main ones. Then you think of like the in My Hero, it's like who? It's Froppy, Rocco,
whatever her name.
Momo, the Invisible Chick, and the Acid Girl, and the Headphones Chick. It's probably like 6 of them. It's like 6 or 7 of them, and it's like 5
teachers.
If you even like want to count them.
Yeah.
It's like Black Clover has done a good job, in my opinion, of using the time that it's had to develop all of their characters, especially their females. Whereas My Hero honestly just leaves everything to like Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo. Like all the shine goes to those. And All Might, yeah. Honestly, I need to see some Prime All Might.
I love the Black Clover females, bro. It is nothing like them in Shonen, period.
Not even close.
Like these females are powerful.
And like it's like none of them have a useless vibe to me. Like the closest one you could get to would be Mimosa, and she's super useful in her own right. So like you can't even.
There's definitely one that's very useless. I don't even know why they introduced her to the story.
More useless than.
You remember that girl when you remember the girl? I can't even think of her name. That's how useless she is. The girl that liked Asuna when when Noelle got real mad.
Oh, Rebecca.
Was that her name?
Yeah, Rebecca.
She is very useless. I don't even know.
Well, she's not a fighter.
I don't know what's going on with that one, but I do believe she's going to come back because they kind of hint.
Well, I don't even count. She doesn't even fight, so I don't even count her.
Okay, we're just talking about fight. Yeah, there's not. If we're talking about like the ones that fight and actually do, yeah, I don't see any useless ones.
Oh, there's also Dorothy, Teresa, Sally. Yeah, Kirito just reminded me of like a bunch of them.
Yeah, what is the one that's in the Black Bull?
Oh, Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gray.
How can we forget about her?
I mean, she be everybody else.
Definitely not used. Do you remember when they attacked Black Bull? They attacked the Black Bull's place.
Yes.
Oh yeah. She definitely proved that she wasn't used. But somebody in my comments said that they thought Gordon was captain level. Do you see that?
It's one of them things where he has like that. He has like poison magic. So I mean, honestly, if Gordon hits you, you probably just die. Like that's honestly what it is. If that touches you, you probably just die.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, Gordon, can he take out a captain? I mean, if he consumes them with poison, pretty sure he will probably die in the process of trying to.
Exactly. In the process of, yeah, honestly.
So I don't know. Maybe Gordon is low-key captain level, but let's just stop using captain level. I don't want to wait till this one.
It's one of them things like, what does captain level even mean?
Thank you. I said the same thing, and then what is low-tier captain level? Who is the low-tier captain level? Who is it?
Like honest,
I mean, Real is in last place.
I was gonna say because even the old captain of the Purple Orcas isn't even like that bad. Like because if you don't know about his ability, then you just like
you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, who or what is even hitting me?
And bro, another thing about him. Did you see his grimoire? It was like a chapter book. It was like a Harry Potter.
It was thick.
So we there's no way we saw his magic. No way.
No. Like it
So,
was
that's what I'm saying, bro.
like his
What is
grimoire
A
was
tier
thick.
captain level?
I don't even think there is. There aren't any low tier. It's like all the captains in Black Clover are really strong. That's actually one thing that kind of did bother me with weak the 8 Shining Generals were in comparison to captain.
That definitely bothered me too. Like, because if I'm not mistaken, Spirit. No. The eight generals came first before Spirit Legends.
Yes.
Okay, so never mind. But still though, if you had something like Spirit Ladros in your arsenal, why would you send those weak ass captains? You feel me?
It's one
So
of them
that
things
definitely kind of weirded me out.
where they did send 3 of them though. Like they literally sent 3. They almost sent half of their strongest force, and they all got dealt with. Like,
Not even captains. You know, dealt with one.
and then
William just destroyed their entire fleet.
exactly like it's like the best thing from the Diamond Kingdom is actually Fanzel. I actually love that guy.
I can't wait till we get into like the Diamond Kingdom part and really see what's going on over there.
I'm ready to see
That's something I really can't wait to get into.
that and the Spade Kingdom. Lots of people have theories about them.
Do you believe Vikings lived into the Black Clover?
See, that's one of the theories about the Spade Kingdom that they're Vikings. I honestly don't know. It was funny because before I really started researching Black Clover, I was like, oh, they could be like Japanese people, and I was like, well, wait, no, that's where Yami's from, so that theory doesn't even work.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no idea. I think the creator, and the reason why I always say the creator because I can't pronounce his name to save my life.
Tabata?
I think he is actually I think he saved that place on purpose. Like I think he on purposely hadn't showed us nothing about it, just to to see what he'll do with it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right. Well, and then like if you look at the map of Black Clover, it's like the Spade Kingdom is on top, and it is way larger than like all the other countries.
Facts.
Like
Yo, I just thought about that. Yo, I literally just thought about like when you said that. Though they have a huge kingdom. And it might be some type of eternal war going on there. I don't know. I have no idea. I love that about Black Clover because I just don't know what's coming up next. I don't know if we're going to get a flashback. I don't know if we're going to cut back to sister Lioness and her brother. I have no idea. What is going on with that fight? Who won? Who won?
Who? It's one of the things like everybody kind of just assumes that that Fagolion and Marileona won, but it's like it is Veto, and it is like another Elven reincarnated captain. So it's like, you know, they might have actually just won off of that.
Yeah, and hold on, I think we should give you some hand claps because you literally just pronounced that name so correct. You said that name with no hesitation or nothing, bro. Give it up for Quancredible. God.
That is funny. Her name is so hard to say.
Jack the Ripper and Noel.
Very odd combo, in my opinion.
Very odd.
Like, out of all of the characters they have, those two were the last two I ever expected to be together.
Bro, I have no idea. When I tell you no idea what's about to go down in that fight. Like
if I told you all my money was on Nozel stopping by, like, I would be broke.
Yes.
I would be broke.
Bro, at least Asuna and
Mimosa.
See, at least I thought those two would like casually bump into there when they. Well, I think Jack the Ripper showed up before. Yeah, he showed up before they even cut to Asuna.
It could be one of the things where it's all happening like the same time.
Yeah, but still, I had no fuck. I thought Jack was with Yami. So if Jack is there, what's Yami doing? man.
I already know what's going on with Yami. They wherever Yami, he's probably off with Charlotte. It just makes too much sense.
Yeah, but who is he fighting? Like, what are they doing? Because right now everybody's literally matched up with everyone.
It's probably his run back with Charlotte's elf, probably. In my opinion, that's what I think it is.
Okay.
It's the run back.
But see, I know for a fact that the creator got something very special planned for Jack the Ripper and Noel, because like you just said, like those two combination, how is that going to work? You know, that is two completely different combinations. So I feel like he really got something special planned for that fight, and I can't wait to see it.
He would have to. It's one of those things where like I don't want him to just have Jack send her away. Cause that's like
no, cause we just got that with Charmin. And by the way, Charmin is very confident right now. You feel me?
Right? Yeah. She like is feeling herself as soon as she found out she was
feeling herself hard. like, this is a Magic Knight captain with elf level mana right now. And you telling Arsenal to leave with his anti-magic swords?
It's like, go on, I got this.
Yeah, like, you're mad confident, baby. I'm sorry. But I think you bit off a little bit more than you could chew.
Let me see. Actually, I had a good one. I forgot what it was. Let me see. Kirito, you missed it. We actually talked about Leopold earlier, saying how he is always super close to having his moment. Kirito, he said they need to have a Leopold arc later on in the future.
Yep. You missed it, bro. I just talked about how I feel like he's falling behind Austin and Yuno in the whole power scale thing, because he is their rival at the end of the day. He is one of the rivals, and I just hope he doesn't become a Yamcha. Please don't become a Yamcha.
Man, yeah, make him like a joke character. Yeah, that would kill me on the inside.
Yeah, because like people forget that Yamcha was actually one of Goku's first rivals, if not his first ever rival.
His first rival,
besides Krillin.
No, I think he met Yamcha first.
Oh, maybe he did. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched Dragon.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball. That's like 1,000 years ago. Like that's like 1,000 years ago.
But see, I just do not want that for Leonardo or Leo, whatever.
Like, definitely not.
But Dan, what was your thought? I wanted to hear that.
I cannot remember for the life of me. It's probably gone. It'll
come back later, bro. It'll probably come back like as soon as we get off.
Yeah, right. As soon as we get off, I'm like, I wanted to ask him.
yeah, bro. That'll happen. Bro, no more Black Clovers in Jump Force, bro. No more Black Clover characters in Jump Force.
And we got Bakugo and All Might. I was like, come on now.
Yes, bro. And if you're going, okay, I'm not mad at All Might, but bro, if you would put another My Hero, I would have much rather preferred Todoroki. But I guess Bakugo is like the main rival, so I see why they did it. But why won't you put Yuno in the freaking game?
It's one of the things where, like, when I was going through the character creation stuff, and I seen Yuno's hairstyles in Jump Force, I knew what it was. I knew what it was.
You knew they only wanted him to be like a CAC you can create.
Yeah, which is so lame.
Oh man, and that's how you know that even the people that work like at Shonen Jump, or even the people like everyone is so sleep on Black Clover.
Yes,
that is ridiculous.
It's gonna be like the next big thing. It really is.
Oh, I definitely believe it's gonna pop. It's definitely gonna have this popping moment, and it might be this arc right here.
And that's the craziest thing, is that like it has this much buzz and it hasn't even had its like pop yet, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, and they're already saying it's like in the new big three. And if I'm being honest, it's only a big two, because I'm not counting Baruto as a big fuck that. Oh, did you see the original creator of Naruto is actually coming out with a new manga?
I saw it was like Samurai something, like Samurai.
Yeah, something like Cyborg Samurai or something like that.
Something like that. It reminds me of this anime called Samurai 7 that was actually like super good. It came on like Toonami like a long time ago. Long time ago. Well, not really a long time ago. Probably like the 2000 teens. So like not that long ago. So maybe like 2010, 2011.
Bro, recently I've been watching 2 new series. I've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, which I'm just in love with. I was gonna do a whole video on it, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, because I remember you had said that you hadn't watched it. Yeah,
last time we talked.
Yeah.
I told you I haven't watched it, and I was really enjoying Hunter x Hunter until a certain point, and like that's something like I don't even want to tell you why I don't like Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, tell me, because I love Hunter x Hunter. I love it.
Bro, it is just so much. It made my brain hurt, bro. Bro, why are characters literally standing in one room for an entire episode talking?
Let me see, how far are you?
I got to the Chimera arc, which was everyone just kept getting me so hyped about.
Yeah, that's like the best one.
And it's just so much talking. I'm just like, where is the action?
Yeah, the narrator kind of outdid himself. In the Chimera, yeah. Narrator definitely outdid himself.
Bro. But then I get to Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's just... Oh, I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with Yu Yu Hakusho. And I also been watching Classroom Assassinations, just for like some little comedy or whatever. And that anime is mad funny.
I've seen a couple episodes of the Assassination Classroom. I haven't seen all of it.
Yeah. But the beginning, if I'm being honest with you, I like Greed Island arc better than the Chimera Ant arc.
Oh yeah, the Greed Island arc.
That's just me. I'm just weird like that.
The Greed Island arc was definitely hype. I think the reason I like the Chimera, at least for me, is it was really emotional. Like it's really emotional. Yeah. I don't know how far. Are you? So you said are you where they're at the castle then?
Where I'm at, it's literally the day before they're about to start gathering up the people, of the place they're at. Okay, so what happened? What was the last thing I saw? Killua and Gong is with the one Chimera ant that can go invisible.
Yeah, the little chameleon guy.
Yeah, okay, and they're all inside, like, Knuckles and, what's his name? Shoot, yeah, Shoot. Inside the one guy, like, portal thing.
Yeah.
You know, the guy...
Oh, so you're literally right before they, like, go do their all-out attack.
Yeah, like, it's literally, like, hours before they do it, whatever they're planned or whatever. But they have to go save that one girl at the same time.
Camus?
What's her name? Palm.
Oh yeah, Palm. Okay, I thought you were one of the other two.
Yeah, they're about to go save her and all that stuff. Yeah, and that's why I stopped there. I'm going to finish it, but I think I want to finish Yu Yu Hakusho first because I was like, I want to see some of this guy earlier work.
Yu Yu Hakusho is actually way better. Like it is.
I didn't want to say it.
That's what my chat is saying. Yeah, my chat saying Yu's better. I agree. Yu is way better. It's just Josuke is like such a likable main character.
Oh my god, bro. Josuke is Josuke reminds me of me. Like I was that bad when I was in high school and in middle school. Like I was terrible. I was literally that bad. But I wasn't a bad bad guy at heart, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I used to do terrible stuff.
And that is what it is. It's like Yusuke, it's like he just doesn't take nobody's crap. Like he doesn't take anybody's stuff. He just does what he wants to do. But he really is a good dude.
Yeah, I'm at the part where his egg just hatched, and it's like that little bloopy thing, that little blue thing.
Oh,
everyone's laughing at him. He getting mad as fuck. I was cracking up the last episode I just watched. Oh man, but I'm loving Yu Yu Hakusho. The other one I was watching, the Classroom Assassination, it's pretty cool. You know, I'm literally just watching it for comedy reasons. It's funny as hell. So
Right.
I don't know. I'm planning on doing a Zora video. Like, I might end up doing that tomorrow, but I just got to do research on it because Zora backstory it's not complicated, but with his whole dad and everything. But if you're going to do a Zora video, you have to explain his dad, right?
Never thought about his dad. I never thought about Zoro's parents at all, honestly.
Well, Zora dad was like the Wizard King. The Wizard King saw Zora dad as like
I'm thinking of the guy from One Piece. I didn't know you meant the trap magic dude. My bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about. Am I saying his name wrong or something?
No, it is Zora. I was thinking of Zoro.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, I was just thinking of Zoro for some reason. I don't know why.
Nah, I'm talking about Zora. Nah, I want to do a Zora video, man, because Zora is... I love Zora design, but I don't know. I thought he was going to go into the Shadow Realm, too, but he ended up staying behind.
It's one of those things that I like what he did with Zora, and he definitely, Tabata did a good job of like showing that Zora is very much like in terms of like magic amount and ability, he's very normal. Like he isn't special. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. And his magic is, when you first hear about it, it's not something you'll be like, what? It's not something you'll be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like trap magic. What? Trap magic? But when you see what it can do, it's just like, oh shit, like this guy makes a great person to have a team.
Yeah, like for real. It's like and
because
what? No, I was gonna say I really like that.
It's ironic because he doesn't like working with teams, but he has like the perfect magic for a team.
Yeah, for being And I also kind of like how they how they introduced him, how he kind of just like roams around and just like. Yeah. It just like takes up for the smaller person, for the little guy.
Now, I hate doing this, but he's kind of like a Stain.
He is. He is honestly like a Stain if he didn't murder people. But then again, I don't know, some of the people that Zordon got a hold of, it looked like he might have killed him, honestly.
Yeah. But I just hate comparing Black Clover and My Hero because once you do that, it's just like it's all out there. But I definitely like Zora is broken in a way because do you remember what he did when him and Austin kept bouncing back the divine magic of the 5 elves? That shit was broken as hell.
That was so hacks. That was hacks.
I was just like at a point when they like after like the second time I was like, okay, like this is getting ridiculous.
Like they definitely can't just keep doing that, but
yeah,
they just kept doing it.
But that kind of showed us that Zora can, like, even if it's not just a one. Like I thought that when he first did it in the games or whatever, I thought that was just like, okay, he can only do that one time.
Yeah, it's like a one.
He can actually do it multiple times.
Broke. That's broken. That's so broken.
It scares me. It scares me, bro. It freaking scares me.
But then again, it's one of those things where like that combination like only works with like Asta, and even at that, like it's like, well no, because people aren't gonna know like what you're doing. I guess if it's a random, like if it's just a first encounter fight, and magic bounces off of this guy, and then another guy smacks, like you're not gonna know, I guess.
Yeah. You know,
I remember.
Asked me an interesting question at work. Actually, one of my homies at work asked me Mars, and is Mars like captain level? And I didn't know how to respond to that for some reason because I want to say he is, but then again, it's just like Mars is. I don't know. Mars is just weird to me. He's just a very weird character.
As much as I know, as much as I want to stay away from comparisons, Mars is basically Gaara. Like Mars is.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, it starts it's very identical. Like it's like his first like big main bad guy kinda. Yeah, like that was Naruto's first like big main bad guy that he fought like
Yeah.
himself. They were enemies and now they're friends. They're both really stoic and like kind of like they're both like really like loner type people.
Yeah, they got those whole mellow voices like, yeah, you.
Right, yeah, right.
Okay, and their defense is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Mars, it's one of those things where like, it's how I feel about everybody that we've said is captain level at this point. Is like, I feel like with all these people that are in the category of captain level, I still don't think any of them could beat any captains, which is the weirdest thing.
Facts. I'm glad you said that. I'm posting that like tomorrow.
It's like everybody that's captain level is not beating any captains. Like it's just not happening. It's like Asta can't beat any of the captains. Yuno's not beating any captains. Like Noel for sure ain't beating. No, yeah, when like a one-on-one fight, nah.
None of
them.
None.
And that's like first encounter or even if they know like their ability. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Except for maybe the original purple orca guy, but we don't even know all of his spells. We literally only know 2 of his spells, so that's not even a fair.
He has a freaking chapter book as a grimoire, so he obviously had more magic.
Well, I remember what it was that I wanted to ask you about or bring up to you. I don't think that I think the Elven reincarnation boost on the top of people's like abilities isn't as big as we've all been thinking it is. Because like when the elves get reincarnated into these people, they just get like the Elven magic boost and then that elf's personality or whatever. But Zora was saying back when Zora, Noel, and Nozel were all fighting the elves, that the elves didn't know about like the newer things that humans had came up with since they've been gone. So like elves don't know about Mana Skin or Mana Zone or like different like applications of spells. Because this was also noted when when the Elven Rill was fighting. He said back in his time he only had.
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
I was just about to say there's a very good example of everything you're explaining right now.
Like scribble magic all the way to full on painting magic. So like
yeah.
So like the elves it's like they might be that example of just like they have tons of magic and power, but like they don't know any advanced techniques.
Okay, you're right in a way, but you're also you're right. But see what the Elven boost does is like it makes them faster. It makes their magic stronger. But you're saying that the humans kind of make up for that in a way by having more advanced magic than them.
And having like tactics, like different like ways to go about it. It's like take Charlotte for example. For a fighter like Charlotte, we know Charlotte has access to Mana Skin, so like that was comparable to Yami's at least as we had seen at the volcano. But the Elven Charlotte probably didn't know how to use that, which would make her fight totally different. So it's like it's one of those things where like their fight might have went totally different if if Charlotte was able to fight how she normally would have.
Using her Mana Skin and all that good stuff.
Yeah, because I mean,
I can definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
that's what I think.
Oh yeah, because we haven't seen any elf do any Mana Zone. We haven't seen any elf do nothing crazy like that. Nothing with Mana Skin. I don't think we have.
We haven't.
No, I can't remember off the top of my head. You're onto something, bro. You should probably make a video about something like that.
I was thinking about it.
Because I haven't heard that anywhere. That's the first time I've heard that.
Like I'm probably not even going to get around to it. That's the saddest part. By the time I make
busy, bro?
I work a lot. And then just like the video process for me, because I don't use a camera. Like I don't have a camera, so it just takes a lot longer to put out a video that and I huh?
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. 90% of my videos is me sitting in front of this camera, high as fuck, talking shit. I promise you, bro. Like, I don't have no notes. I don't do none of that note taking. I don't write out scripts. I don't none of that, bro. I'm in front of my camera and I literally just be talking off the top of my head. And 90% of my videos, the videos I actually try on are more likely to review. My reviews, I actually try and I do a little more than I usually do. But the conversations and I'm just talking, like that is literally just me talking bullshit.
So like rants and stuff, you just go in there, you just talk?
Bro, I sit in front of my camera, I talk to myself about Black Clover, and I get into a subject, and then I edit it.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm like oddly self-conscious about my own self. So like all of my videos are heavily edited. Like,
yeah.
like.
See, the thing with me, bro, is like where I'm from, bro. Like you just can't care what people think about you. You just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
With me personally, bro, like I can give a fuck about what anybody say about how my videos look, how I'm wrong or whatever. Man, we can have a conversation, and if you don't like the conversation, whatever, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? So I just throw it out there, you know. I'm not getting paid. I'm doing all this for fun, bro.
Right. That makes sense.
I love Black Clover, so I wanted to talk about Black Clover on YouTube because I feel like I got a different point of view than other people on Black Clover. So I just felt like my point of view wasn't out there on YouTube. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start YouTube. I'm gonna get my point of view out there. But then I found people like you, and you got the same type of almost the same type of point of view as I got. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm very heavy on your channel, bro. I watch all your videos. I actually refer people to your videos too.
What? Thank you.
I mess with Quancredible. Quancredible for president. You heard it here.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. If I had literally none of my friends watch Black Clover, so I would, but not. I
got one homeboy that watch Black Clover. And like all my friends at work, they always come up to me and ask me about Black Clover. I'm like, read the damn manga. Quit asking me. They all ask me questions about Black Clover because they're into it, but they're just too lazy to read the damn manga or to watch the anime.
It's one like I definitely feel bad for those like anime only people, cause like
oh my god, I feel so bad for anime only people.
Like, I couldn't imagine being anime only.
Oh my god, I was like that for a while until I finally woke up. All right.
Like I could not imagine being an anime only. Like they're so far behind.
They have no idea. That's why, bro. And what I noticed too. Oh, I wanted to tell you about this too. This a little tip for you. What I had noticed is when I made my sister Linus video. It was doing okay in views. It had like 200 views. It was trafficking real good. But the day she premiered in the anime, the views spiked on it like 150 views. Oh, I said okay. I guess that was just a coincidence. So then I made a video about Noel's mother, and it was doing okay. It was just it had like 44 views or whatever. That sounds low, but that's pretty good for my channel. Leave me alone.
I'll say that's good for my channel too. I don't know if it's good for my channel too. and the day she premiered on the anime, the day they showed her on the anime, my views jumped to like 71. So I'm just like, oh shit, okay. So I see like the anime only people, once they see these people, then they go look them up on YouTube, and it's like, boom, my video is right there. It's a week old, and you can pretty much know everything. So I was like, oh shit, okay. So then, like, I was planning on doing this Zora video, but I realized Zora is coming up in the anime pretty soon. Oh,
so
he is.
If I get this Zora video out before he comes up in anime, then I might be able to get that whole view spike thing.
You get like the very first day views too.
Yeah, you feel me? So that's just a little tip for you. Like, if anybody come up in the anime, bro, do like a video on them like a week before, and then when they pop up in the anime, you get that view spike. You feel me? That's, you know. Hey man, I'm not one of these people that try to hog all the fame. Like I want all of us to. Remember the first thing I told you was let's grow together on YouTube.
Yeah, that
Let's
is
do it
first thing.
together, you feel me?
First thing you said.
So if you want to make a Zora video, by all means, bro, let's make one. Like, you feel me?
It's one of the things.
Anyway,
like I have like a list of
definitely a
videos that I make or that I want to make, and it is so convoluted and long, and like I just kind of chip away at it when I get a chance. He's on there, but it's just like I got like my next 2 videos coming out are Charlotte is Stronger Than You Think. That one's probably going to drop Thursday, and then I got a video about Monoskin dropping. I'm gonna try to finish that one before Thursday, so I can have 2 videos.
Yo, I love your videos where you explain like weapons and when you like how I'm pretty sure you're gonna do the Monoskin. How you explain like those. I love those videos. Bro, keep doing those videos for real. And you definitely need to keep doing the reviews too, bro. I see you didn't do one last week. I was looking for one last week, but you didn't do one last week.
Yeah, well, last week I did one, but you actually took it down, so I had to I re-uploaded it. Last week.
That was last week, or was that the one?
Oh no, that was this week. Last week I didn't do one because I had to work in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you gotta work. You feel me?
Kirito just told me he's enjoying the. You listening to his talk, just popping popcorn.
Yo, bro, you can expect some more of these, bro. We gonna get together probably like once or twice a month, probably. I don't know, bro. Whenever you're not busy, you can hit me up anytime. I'm always on this shit.
Right. This is dope, yeah, because I get to sit back and play Quartet. I get a reason to play Black Clover Quartet Nights.
Bruh, I low-key want to play that game, but I'm not buying it.
It's actually on sale.
If it's anything less than $40, I consider it.
It is less than 40. It is less than 40.
Okay, then I'll consider it. I might buy it in the morning. I don't know.
Oh, bro, you would never believe this. Broku Noah popped into the chat. He said we gotta play this sometime. Broku, I would love to play this with you.
No fucking way, bro. That is crazy. You know, I watched his video on about him. It's like himself, how he played football and stuff. Yo, me and that man have so much in common because I played football for 14 years. I played at the high school level. I actually had a scholarship offer for FAMU, but I got hurt. I tore my LCL and my meniscus all in one play.
Oh my gosh.
Second to last game my senior year. Second to last game. The doctor told me I couldn't play. Like, he told me I could play, but by the time I hit 30 that I was going to be like crippled. So I was like, forget that. And that is like, he has like a similar story, and what he says about like how like, you know, D1 offers goals and how you have to be tall and whatnot. It's so true. It's so true.
Dang.
And
I
you know how he doesn't show his face in his videos?
Yeah.
Never would have thought he was a football player that was like 6'2" or whatever. Never in my life would have thought.
It's one of the things like you don't see anybody, so it's like, geez, I wonder what a lot of people actually do look like.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many people that don't show their face nowadays, so I just feel like, okay, another one of these. I don't have a camera, so that's my. Hey, as long as you got good information, I don't care. As long as your information is good and reliable, hey, you can show your face, you can. I don't mind.
I literally just don't got a camera, or I would.
I need to get that Black Clover.
You should.
I might buy it.
I definitely play it with you. Because like
I played the beta, but the beta was not the best.
Oh, the beta was trash.
The beta was garbage. When I sat in that lobby getting inside the game, like almost the entire beta, I was out. But Zora, back to Zora real quick. His Does his design? Do you think his design is triggering?
I don't think. I actually love Zoro's design. He looks like a savage.
Yo, somebody asked me that.
Like, he looks like an
Like he got
absolute
the whole
savage.
sex toy thing.
What? People are reaching.
They're reaching. I'm not. I said the same thing, but then you kind of look at it in the anime, because you know how if you watch the anime, at the end they show Zoro a little bit, and he has he has like, I don't even know what to call that thing. You know what he wears and how his chest is open?
Yeah.
He just has like that black thing.
Yeah.
And then I look at it and I'm like, maybe Zoro does have a whole sex toy thing. I don't know.
I didn't see it. I'm getting destroyed right now. I didn't see it. Like he just looks like, I don't know, like one of those characters, I guess. He fits into that one of those categories for an anime character to me.
Weird as hell.
Yeah, like weird, edgy anime character.
Damn it. Yo, I'm gonna be done with Jump. The fact that they're not putting no more Black Clover characters in it anyway, I'm about to be
Like, Jump Force is actually pretty fun. I definitely enjoy it. I do wish that I do wish they would have put some more Black Clover characters in. I really do.
Oh man, not even just more Black Clover. I wish they would have put more.
Of like a diverse roster, cause like
it's too much pop.
yeah, it feels like they're definitely like just only catering to the major fan bases. Which, you know, I get it. Like I totally get it. But man, it does kind of suck.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Mr. Satan. That's just me. Yami would have been a great choice for this game.
Oh my gosh, Yami would have been amazing.
His sword character. And sword characters are just broken in this game.
Sword characters, like all of them are like top tier in this game.
You literally just gotta mash buttons. Zoro is literally it's all out broken because all his freaking specials are guard breaks. So how do you defend against that?
That and who else? Ichigo just hits you so many times so fast.
Don't blink if you're fighting Ichigo. That's my saying.
Ichigo and the other one is kind of trash. Is Renji's kind of trash? That's like,
you talking about the X?
No, Renji. Renji is kind of trash.
Wait, which one is that?
The red hair guy.
Dude, they got the beast arm or whatever.
Yeah. Renji's kind of trash.
I like how his blade stretch. Actually, his character design is what kind of makes me want to go watch Bleach. Cause I'm like, when I first saw him, cause I didn't, I never watched Bleach.
Oh yeah, you haven't watched Bleach.
Shit, who is that?
Renji is actually Renji was one of my favorite characters in Bleach for a long time until because he was kind of like Ichigo's rival, but how we're talking about rivals, they kind of just phased him out.
Oh man, bro, I actually heard Bleach whole character thing wasn't that good. I heard they messed up a lot of characters.
See, I just had a conversation in my comments with somebody else about Bleach. Bleach is actually really dope if you give it a shot. It didn't end well. It totally did not end well. And it had some bad arcs, but it in its entirety is not that bad.
So, is it like a fairy tale?
No, they have different issues. They have different issues.
Okay.
It's one of them things where like Bleach, it's like they introduced a lot of characters, like a whole bunch of characters, and basically the main characters group just becomes really irrelevant after the first season. Like they just become totally irrelevant. They don't contend anymore. It's like all of Ichigo's original rivals just go away, and then his rivals kind of just become whoever he has to fight against. Which is, it's almost like how kind of like how Natsu and Gajeel kind of became rivals, but almost if that happened like every arc.
Every arc, yeah. It's always one person he not to gets into it with. Naruto was like that for a while too.
Yeah, true.
I see what you're saying. I'm gonna eventually watch Bleach because it's like one of those animes that you hear so much about that you're gonna have to go watch it eventually. I'm just not in a rush, man. There's so much other anime. Like I need to catch up on Mob Psycho.
I like Mob Psycho. I watched like the first 2 episodes and I was so bored and I just could not get into it.
I was the same way, but bro, keep pushing. When you get to episode 5, if you're not into it, I don't even know you. I don't know who you are. Keep watching, bro. Some of the fight scenes are in Mob Psycho are on One Punch Man level fight scenes.
One Punch Man had some dope fight scenes. So wait,
if you like One Punch Man, there's no way you wouldn't like Mob Psycho. No.
I gotta get your opinion on this. Do you think One Punch Man beats everybody? Is he actually able to one-shot most anime characters?
Most. I could probably think of one that can beat him, and the one that I can think of is a god. So, yeah.
Does One Punch Man beat Goku?
He will destroy Goku.
Why do you think this?
Consecutive normal punches. Alright? Goku's done.
Why do you think
Goku's done?
Goku can literally
Goku can't regenerate. That will be the only way he will be able to do it if he had regenerated powers, but he can't.
He can't, but like, would his punches even do anything to Goku? Is the question.
What do you mean?
Goku can take punches from Beerus, who is the god of destruction. Like their fight was shaking it shook the entire universe. One Punch Man ain't shaking the universe.
You know why he's not shaking the universe? Because he doesn't have the. Have we seen One Punch Man go all out?
We have not. We have not actually.
Yo, I don't think it's close. Like I say, the only one that can probably beat him is Sinbad.
Oh my
god.
Sinbad controls reality. Like
Sinbad will literally snap his fingers and One Punch Man.
There was
That's why I say maybe.
There's actually a one-shot with it was a One Punch Man Dragon Ball Z crossover, and they had Vegeta fight One Punch Man. It was actually really dope. Like One Punch Man just randomly ran into Vegeta while he was training, and then Vegeta was like, "Oh, this guy has like a bottomless energy about him," so they fought, and they like fought for a bit, but then Vegeta got called by Bulma and he had to go. But he never went Super Saiyan or anything. But One Punch Man was holding his own, which is saying a lot.
It really is. It's saying a lot for Vegeta, actually. If you ask me, that is saying a lot for Vegeta.
Oh my gosh.
The fact that he sparred with One Punch Man in base form, yo, that's crazy.
That is so funny.
Now, I can see somebody like, if we get out of the anime, I can see somebody like Wolverine fighting against One Punch Man.
Wolverine?
He wouldn't be able to beat him, but it would be a good fight.
I guess like, well, I'm not like, I haven't read any of the One Punch Man like manga or anything, so I don't know like how resilient he is or anything. But
yeah, I haven't read any of it either. I just watched that 12 episodes.
I don't know. It's one of them things where like I probably should read it so I can have a better opinion. But I will forever think that he cannot beat any Dragon Ball characters.
He cannot beat any Dragon Ball characters?
No, cause like I just don't see it. I don't see it.
You're higher than me. Dude, you're higher than me. Like, did you see what he did to that meteor?
He punched it.
Okay.
Goku could do the same thing.
A million pieces. He he literally fought a deity that had crazy reanimation. I mean,
Yeah.
What is it called?
Regeneration. Yeah, that dude was coming back from.
He had crazy regeneration abilities, even more crazy than Hanami. What is her name? Hanade on Naruto, and her regeneration power is crazy.
Oh, there was the one thing that One Punch Man did do that actually got me is when he got punched to the moon and he literally held his breath in space.
Yo,
I was like,
saying a lot.
I was like, how are you holding your breath in space?
No, forget that. The fact that like a human body can't stand the pressure in space. He was supposed to have literally been crushed by the pressure in space on the moon. And this guy literally stood up and just jumped back to Earth.
That too. He did jump from the moon to Earth. That don't even sound right.
I mean, Piccolo did destroy the moon, so.
But I don't know if Piccolo.
Sure
I don't know if Piccolo could jump from the moon back to Earth.
Piccolo's black.
Oh, of course.
Piccolo is black. It is confirmed.
So of course he'll be able to easily jump from the moon back to back to Earth. That's so far when you think about it though. Like just in like a jump.
He jumped back from the moon to Earth in one jump. He didn't need no boosters or nothing like that.
Didn't need a running start.
You mean to tell me this? I don't think do you remember the guy that came out the ocean? What was his name? King Ocean?
Oh, the Sea King.
Sea King. If I'm being real with you, that guy can take a Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
What? No, that guy was punching normal humans and they weren't even like exploding or anything. Like if Goku punched a regular person, they would explode.
Okay, you're right.
They would explode for sure.
Oh, I had an argument with somebody about All Might being able to take Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Not even close.
What? You don't think All Might can take a Super Saiyan 3 Goku?
No, I don't. Not even. Cause like it's
man. Oh man. Y'all asleep? Oh, by the way, we're talking about Prime All Might. We're talking about Prime.
I don't. Can All Might destroy a planet in his prime?
Super Saiyan 3 is not destroying planets.
Yeah. Oh, Super Saiyan 3 is more than enough to take out a planet. More than enough.
Yeah. Well, Frieza was destroying planets.
I say Frieza was destroying planets in his.
What attack? A spirit bomb? Well, you don't. A spirit bomb? I don't think a spirit bomb would take out a.
He could do a super Kamehameha and blow it up. I mean, Cell was about to blow up the planet with super Kamehameha.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Actually, yeah, when Goku.
Prime All Might, did you hear what he said when he fought the Nomu in like the first season?
Oh yeah,
he
would.
Back in his prime, it would only took 5 punches to destroy that Nomu.
I mean,
5 punches. And it took him 300 if he wasn't like the current All Might. But it would have took him 5 punches in his prime.
It's one of them things
that
for all.
That is saying a lot.
All I'm saying is Goku would 100% wash all for one. No difficulty.
I mean, all for one is more or less a tricky fighter because he has so many different quirks. So it'll take him a minute.
Like, he would wash him for sure. In my opinion. If anything, All Might should have been ready for it.
So where does All Might stand as far as Super Saiyan goes? You think he's only beating the base of Super Saiyan 1?
I think, well, because it's one of the things where I don't think All Might is even stronger than, like, Naruto.
What Naruto? What Naruto we're talking about?
Sage of Six Paths. Yeah, so we'll Sage of Six Paths Naruto.
No, fuck no.
And it's like, and Naruto... And Naruto isn't, in my opinion, as strong as a Super Saiyan is. So it's like, All Might's kind of down there, to me. Always down there.
See, I didn't want you to change my opinion on this, but you kind of are.
Cause it's like, cause if you remember back when Goku fought Vegeta in the Saiyan saga, and then he was like, I'm about to like blow up this entire planet, which is why they had their whole like Gallic gun Kamehameha. That Vegeta could blow up planets. So it's like, and Goku was way stronger than them on a Namek. So like,
so All Might is a base form Goku?
Unfortunately, maybe. It's like I watch a lot of Seth the programmer, and like he basically like equated Naruto to like Raditz, and it's like I can't disagree with him. Like I mean, Naruto's probably strong enough to blow up a planet, and that's probably about as strong as he is. And unfortunately, like in anime, Dragon Ball Z just made that threshold so high. They took it so far. But like
I'm trying to think of.
But like in my opinion, after Dragon Ball, Naruto is like the next like strong as far as threshold for strong fighters go. Like Naruto and One Punch Man are like the next strongest people after DBZ is like an outlier.
One Punch Man is running through the Dragon Ball Z team. I'm sorry, he's running through it. He is running through it, bro. You're tripping. Do you remember the serious punch?
The super serious.
Do you remember what that did? Goku can't withstand that. That will destroy your planet.
There's actually, I don't know if you've seen this thread on Twitter. People were saying that, because you know it's always endless beef between the My Hero community and like everybody, but they were saying that
oh god, they're so toxic.
They were saying that All Might would beat Yami, and I was like, there's no way, there's literally no way All Might is beating Yami.
No, you know I am a Black Clover fan, but. Prime All Might might get Yami. It all depends on what All Might we're talking about. You gotta remember that we got Prime All Might and we have current All Might. So what All Might are we talking about?
I guess the main thing that it would depend on for me is if All Might can defend against a sword, then he would win. Cause I guess I can't see Yami taking any punches at all. Like he'd have to dodge everything.
See, that's what I was thinking of, because, like, All Might punches, especially his prime, if it would only take him 5 punches to destroy that Nomu, which was literally created to fight All Might, just imagine what one punch would do to a basic human. Well, Yami will probably have mana skin, but what would that do?
I mean, that's not about to really, like a full Detroit Smash, I guess, would definitely cave his chest in, for sure.
Bro, and then All Might is just so fast. Prime All Might is definitely, I don't want to say speed of light level. Yami was dodging speed of light attack, so okay, All Might got a little fight on that.
Yeah, Yami, yeah. Yami can deal with a light speed. I don't know if All Might is that fast.
I don't know if Prime All Might is light speed fast, because a lot of people hear light speed in anime so much that they forget how fast light speed really is.
That's super fast. Like that's really effing fast.
Like you want to see how fast light speed is? Go to your light of your room or your lamp, turn it off, and turn it back on, and see how fast the light fills the room. And that's how fast light speed is. Matter of fact, no, you don't got to do that. Blink, alright? Blink, that's how fast light speed is. So people forget about that.
It's literally instantaneous, like.
Yeah.
Like, it is instantaneous.
I don't know if All Might's doing it.
I don't think he is.
Is base form Goku light speed? I just thought about it.
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. You know, I don't like that. You ever watch the Death Battles?
Yeah, Death Battle. Yeah. I heard that they got like canceled or something. Didn't they? Didn't they get canceled or something, or something happened to them?
Oh, they did? I don't know. They get so much stuff wrong.
They really do. They really do.
I'm sorry, but Master Roshi is not being Karate.
You don't think so?
Man, it's just no. Bro, it's Jiraiya, right?
Right.
Jiraiya can put you in a frog's stomach and step on it. Jiraiya can put you in a genjutsu that will have you stuck for the rest of your life. Jiraiya
like,
is just so powerful.
That's like the only thing with like Naruto fights is like genjutsu. Genjutsu's weird. Like, cause it's like,
Genjutsu is weird, and you can break out of it. It's possible that it doesn't even work on you in some cases.
It's one of the things where like, would genjutsu work on like characters outside of the Naruto verse?
Man, I just don't see Master like what. Give me some Master Roshi feats, okay?
Master Roshi.
If he puts Jiraiya inside that whole what was it? What he put King Piccolo in?
The little demon containment wave. He doesn't even need to do that. He could
if he put Jiraiya in that, Jiraiya's done.
Me and one of my friends actually have had this argument, except with instead of Jiraiya, it's the third Hokage. So I actually have the feats for Master Roshi off the top of my head. Master Roshi.
Okay, let me hear some.
Master Roshi is fast enough to catch machine gun bullets, like just flat out. And I'm assuming people shoot bullets faster than people throw kunai. That's one. Master Roshi he also blew up.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he also blew up the moon, which is like
that's nothing in the Dragon Ball verse. That's literally something that Gohan could do if he wanted to.
And he blew up a moon in Dragon Ball. That's saying something.
Well, yes, that is in Dragon Ball. Yes, that is saying something.
Like that.
Jiraiya can definitely. I don't think he's fast. I don't think he can move. I don't know. I don't think he can catch machine gun bullets.
It's one of these like Jiraiya was like one of the like slower characters in Naruto. Like
yeah, I was just gonna say because he never showed speed.
He was wearing them shoes. He couldn't show speed.
He was too busy writing porn. That's what it was, bro.
Pretty much.
But I just can't see it because Jiraiya was able to take out 2 pains.
He was. He did take out 2 of them. I just don't see how he's supposed to like beat Roshi outside of Genjutsu. Cause Roshi's faster and stronger, so it's like he would need Genjutsu. Cause Roshi also he's also been a shot, like launch shot him a bunch of times, and so Roshi can tank bullets. So I'm assuming knives aren't about to cut him.
Nah, Jiraiya doesn't even really use kunais like that. Jiraiya is more of a. He doesn't really use his taijutsu like that anyway. He's more of a ninjutsu type person. He uses a lot of ninjutsu. So it wouldn't even be a combat type fight. Master Roshi would definitely have to use some of his more range attacks because Jiraiya is definitely a defensive type person. You know, that's why his hair is got the spikes and all that stuff like that.
All I'm saying is like Roshi would literally like Kamehameha off of the map. It would be unless they were in character.
Well, no. Jiraiya defense is on 99. That Kamehameha better be strong as hell.
I don't think Jiraiya is not going to tank a moon busting Kamehameha.
Jiraiya's destroying mountains now. Don't get it twisted.
But like, what's like a mountain to a moon?
That's a fact. I'm not arguing with you on that point. All I'm saying is Jiraiya ain't no slouch.
His mountain's on the moon, like. His mountain's on the moon.
His mountain's on the moon. Bro, those are facts. Everything you saying are facts. I don't know. It's just probably because I look at Jiraiya. I mean, as as Master Roshi is more of a comedic relief, more than anything.
Mm.
And Jiraiya is more than a comedic relief in Naruto. He's more useful.
This is true.
I don't know. I don't know.
Roshi taught Goku and them how to fight. Like, I mean.
Yeah, he taught them. He taught them what the turtle.
Yeah, turtle style.
Turtle style, whatever you want to call it. Master Roshi did a lot in Dragon Ball. But just think about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, he didn't do it. He literally did nothing.
Literally did a damn thing. And that's what makes me think Master Roshi can't beat someone like Jiraiya. He literally took out 2 pains. And, the pretty much the climax of the entire Naruto Shippuden. Because it all depends. If you ask someone, they will tell you that the Pain arc is better than the War arc.
Pain arc is better than the War arc of Naruto?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you ask certain people that, like, people will tell you.
The only complaint I had about the War arc was it was just like, it was just real long. Yeah, it was long.
Too freaking long. And it felt like it was being dragged out. Just
it
like
did.
The Buu arc.
Oh my gosh, the Majin Buu arc took way too long for me.
And nothing happened that you wanted to happen.
Literally nothing. Literally nothing happened.
Nothing happened. When you thought Trunks was gonna Goo Trunks, whatever it was gonna be thing, that didn't happen. Then you thought, okay, well now my boy Gohan's here. You know, he got the whole real Saiyan thing going on. Then he gets just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was definitely very upset about that. How everybody was getting washed by a Buu.
And then fucking when are they gonna bring Ugg back?
Oh my dude, ooh, I wish they would bring him back, like the only black character in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, bro. Speaking of black characters, when are we gonna get a black character in freaking Black Clover? Like, the black is in the name. These people are socially unaware of things.
You never know.
There are black people in the world. You feel me?
I'm willing to bet money that either the Heart Kingdom or Spade Kingdom is black people. Willing to bet.
I mean, in Naruto, we got a whole village. You feel me?
Right? Yeah, the clouds. I'm willing to bet.
Clouds, baby. But then again, I don't want to be one of those racist adaptations. Thank God, stop doing that.
Oh my gosh, Dragon Ball was the main culprit of that.
Yeah, I love Dragon Ball, but yo, like, there's a lot of racist shit in Dragon Ball. A lot of racist shit, alright?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Not just Dragon Ball, even right now as I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm seeing a lot of racist shit, but it's just like, okay, I understand it was a different time back in those days.
It was the 80s.
Yeah, so I'm kind of letting it slide, but
Kirito just brought up Soul is black. I totally forgot that Soul was black.
who?
Soul in Black Clover. The on the Blue Rose.
Oh, is she the baddest bitch, bro? Bro, do you remember? Okay, let's talk about that real quick. What do you think about the anime doing the whole misting out the band?
Oh.
People was going crazy.
I don't know what people were expecting. I guess is like what I thought. I don't know what people.
High School DxD.
Right. Right. This is a High School DxD. I don't know what people thought we were gonna get. Like,
I don't know what they thought either. Yo, but somebody actually did like did it themselves. They not animated it, but they did the picture and did it themselves. It looks pretty good.
in color. Oh, okay.
But bro, when I saw it on Twitter, when people were just going crazy, and it was just so funny to me. Oh my god.
I honestly didn't know what everybody was expecting. I really didn't. It was one of them ones where like, I knew.
People were really expecting to see titties out here on Funimation. You're high.
Yeah. like I don't know.
Yo, I don't know if you ever watched High School DxD, where they take it to another level.
I've seen it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
And I kind of feel bad for even mentioning it out loud that I watched the entirety of High School DxD.
it's one of them things for like there's like levels of like anime fandom that I've realized throughout my life. So you got to throw out stuff to just progressively see how far the person you're talking to is. So like,
yeah, you gotta throw out hints.
and it's funny because when you first meet somebody, you know, talk about anime, you mention like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. It's like, okay, yeah, this person's cool, you know about that. And then like you thought more stuff. You thought like Shaman King, or you thought like,
oh god,
yeah, you thought something else random like that. Like, okay, this person knows a little bit of stuff. And you thought like, let me just thought, thought high school XD. It's like, oh. What?
See, the one where I get people is like, you know, everybody's seen Dragon Ball Z. Literally, everybody's seen Dragon Ball Z. Everybody's seen Naruto. But when I throw out stuff like, oh, but have you watched like Sword Art Online? Have you watched like, what's some other like low key top tier?
Have you been watching that new season of Sword Art?
Bro. Okay. Okay, you're gonna start something here, all right?
I literally hate Sword Art Online. It is the worst show to me ever. The first season was the only good season. Everything else has been trash. This new season of Sword Art Online...
Hold on. Pump your brakes. The second season was not that bad. The second season was not that bad. And I will argue with anybody about that. Pump your brakes. Alright? People hate on the second season just because he's a freaking fairy. That's the only reason people hate on it. But it was not that bad, alright? And the gun guild thing, I have no idea why they even did that.
The gun was boring.
But Sword Art Online is what got me into anime. That's why I can't. Okay, like I say, everybody watched Dragon Ball, everybody watched Naruto.
Right.
But what really got me into anime, the into anime world, was Sword Art Online. So this season of Sword Art Online is so trash, bro.
What?
That I am embarrassed to say that.
What? This season, the current one is trash?
Bro, why are we talking so much?
Bro, I can't even believe you. It's different down there in Florida, I see. It's different.
Why are we talking so much? Bro, it is so much. Hold on. See, yeah, I kind of over-exaggerated the trash on that because the first, like, 8 episodes, it's just so much talking that I fell asleep on it 4 different times. But when they got to, and you know I'm telling the truth. You know I am.
Yeah, you definitely probably fell asleep.
Bro, but when they got to the part where the girls almost got raped.
It woke you up?
Did you see that?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I watched the new episode earlier today. I watched it faithfully. I'm waiting on the new episode to come out.
Okay, so that's where I stopped at. That's the episode I stopped at. Like, so should I continue?
That's what made me really start to get into it. I'm like, oh, this is real. There's like consequences.
Yeah. But you see, I stopped. That's why I stopped at. And somebody else told me I should continue with.
Oh yeah, you should definitely continue.
It's just, when I fell asleep for the 4th time, I was like, yo, I'm done. I am done. It is too much talking. Asuna, why are you here? Like, I have no idea what's going on.
It's one of the things, like, there's a lot of setup in the beginning. Like, there definitely is. But, like, it's because of their mistakes in the beginning. So now they have to make the world seem like it means something again.
Okay, damn. I don't know if anybody in your chat is like watching this, but I kind of want you to like tell me what's happening after that episode around.
We only got Kirito, and he says this is the best season, or this is the best SOA has been.
So he thinks so too.
This season is just a really good season of just anime in general. This is a really good season. Like, this season is like a GOAT season.
I feel like I probably should continue this, but they're just talking so much, and it's like
that first episode when it was like.
So fast, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I'm like only on like a 10th grade, like 11th grade reading level. So they be talking so fast, bro. I just be like, okay, I'm done.
You don't gotta play yourself. It's you don't gotta play yourself.
Bruh,
it's
been like, yo, I'm not.
it's a bunch of animes that I see and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, you went like way too fast.
Yeah, but see, if I'm able to keep up with something like Hunter x Hunter, then there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to keep up with Sword Art Online. I just feel like they don't even care about these people.
About the who?
They just be going. They just be going, bro.
Like they really do.
But what's going on with this Allison chick though? Like, what's up with her?
So like, well, if I tell you, it's gonna like spoil the whole thing for you.
Hey, bro, I don't care. I don't care about. I'm probably gonna read the manga anyway, because, like I said, I'm really keeping the anime.
So it turns out like she got taken by the church and got turned into so like when the church takes you, they turn you into a integrity knight. They don't actually they don't like kill you or anything. They just turn you into a soldier for them, and they wipe your memory. So like,
okay, that's why they gonna do the Kirito.
That's what they're gonna try to do. Except they go to jail and they break out like immediately. They break out literally immediately. So pretty much like, cause they like the way that they broke out was pretty dope too, honestly. But
I mean, probably Kirito probably thought of some shit. That nigga always thinking of something.
He always is thinking something. That was honestly one of my main problems with Sword Art Online is how like overpowered Kirito has always been. But like
that's the reason why I loved it, bro. Cause alright, I know we're getting a little bit off topic, but after watching something like Gohan crybaby ass, after watching something like that, and then going to someone like Kirito, I was just like, okay. But anyway, continue on about Allison.
Well, so basically like the one guy who's with him is just trying to save her. So yeah, that's all it is. They're going up. They're trying to get to the top floor of the church to save Alice and then kill the I don't know if they're trying to kill her, just stop her and stop the head lady.
Is there do they still do the talking shit, or do we get some action?
Since that episode, it's been like 4 or 5 fights.
What?
Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3. It's been like 3. Yeah,
That's
3.
Pretty high.
It's been 3 or 4 fights since then. They're only on like episode 18. And
that's hey. I seen you tweeted about Raftel, bro. What you know about that?
About what?
Raftel.
Raftel.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Raftel. Radiant?
Dude, the anime, the manga, Raftel.
With the dude Seth?
That the community accepted you.
Oh yeah, Radiant. Yeah, Radiant. Oh my gosh. So
why am I thinking about Raftel? Do you know what Raftel is?
I don't. The last island in One Piece.
That's the place in One Piece.
That's what I thought, Charles.
Bro, I got to stop smoking, bro. I have to. I do stuff like that all the time.
I was like, dang, when did I tweet about One Piece? I was like, I'm tripping. Like,
yo, I'm tweeting. Radiant, bro. What do you know about Radiant, bro?
I started watching Radiant like last week, and like like the first 2 episodes I wasn't really feeling it, but something told me to keep watching it because it was about magic, or because magic is in it, and Black Clover has magic, so I was just kind of Fantasia, yeah. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting. I kept watching. I'm like, oh, this is kind of dope. So I caught all the way up in the anime, and like the stuff that was
came at the right time.
Oh my gosh, with Grimm and Rumble Town, oh, it was so hype.
Oh my gosh, yo, I was just gonna bring up Rumble Town. The Rumble Town fight is crazy.
Yes,
yo,
and then,
man. I don't know if you know, but I made a whole YouTube video about Raftel like a month ago.
I seen it. That was actually one of the reasons why I was considering watching it, because I saw you did the video, and I was like, maybe I should give this a shot. I mean, he was talking about it, like, I was like, well, what the hey?
Dope.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
dope,
cool.
Bro.
I like it.
It definitely need to take the spot of Baruto in the big whole. Bro, because I'm way more interested in that than Naruto. I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather watch the anime though, because I tried to read the manga of Ragtail, but it's just so comedic based. It's so much comedy that I was just like, I'd much rather just watch this than read it. So I'm just an anime only when it comes to Ragtail. I mean, see what I mean? When it comes to reading it.
I knew what you meant. Kirito said he dropped it at episode 6. Honestly, Kirito, I started to drop it a bunch of times. If you can make it to Rumble Town, it gets so good. It gets really good if you can make it to Rumble Town.
If you can make it to Rumble Town, bro, it is amazing. I promise you that.
Because they introduced this dude named Grim. Grim is
oh my god.
Grim is the GOAT.
Oh, Grim. I love the way he talk in third person, bro. And believe it or not, he does it better in the dub. The dub is better than the sub.
Is it?
The dub, Grim voice in the dub is 10 times better than the sub.
It's
that is rare, very rare when it comes to anime.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that's like subbed over dubbed every time. There's definitely a couple of dubs that do it really well.
Oh, when it comes to Black Clover, I'm sorry, but the dub is killing the sub.
The sub is growing on me, honestly. It's growing on me.
Yeah, because, Funimation be falling behind, so I've definitely been watching the sub more, and it has grown on me too. But I just love Asuna voice in the sub. I mean, the dub, bro. When he do the screams, it's so funny. It's just so funny. And Yami voice is just perfect. Noelle voice is perfect. I feel like the dub really got it right with Black Clover.
That's because in the what is it? In the dub, they have the one dude, Chris Sabat, doing it. For
yeah, the fat dude.
Yeah. The fat dude. Let me see here.
I kinda, bruh.
Kirito, Radiant, let me see, the Rumble Town starts at episode 11. That's when it starts. And it starts to pick up like a couple episodes in. So you can make it to 11, or heck, you could honestly skip to 11, like maybe watch like 9.
No, not tell him to skip, because he's gonna miss the very important part when Seth gets power up. Seth actually go through a little training.
This is true.
Seth gets more powerful, and he figure out the reason why he's already that powerful, but he just figure out the reason why he can't use that power because of his gloves. And I just punched the hell out of that.
It's one of the things where if he was on the fence, he might not have been able to, he might not have been about to watch it, so.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I had no idea what you two are talking about when you say you almost dropped me. From the beginning, I was just like, oh shit. Because any series with magic in it, I'm already intrigued. Like, that's why I watch Magi, Black Clover,
Fairy Tail.
Some other magic based.
Fairy Tail?
Oh, Fairy Tail. And I love the beginning of Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail was good. My only gripe with Fairy Tail was just Asta beating people way strong. I mean, not Asta, Natsu beating people that are just way stronger than he is.
10 times, Hades, whatever his name was 10 times stronger than anyone in their entire guild. Literally 10 times stronger than the master himself. He was the one who trained the master.
And it's just right, yeah. And he beat him. Yeah, that bothered me. It didn't sit right with me at all.
It bothered me too. And then I liked how he did it. That's when he got the whole flame lightning dragon. I love that move, but it still bothered me the fact that he
It also bothered me in the very beginning when he beat Loxus. That bothered me so much.
That bothered me a little, but not as much as that one, because he didn't beat Loxus by himself. So it kind of made more sense. But with Hades, he beat him by himself. That didn't make sense at all. That was just like, no, that's not happening. Fuck that.
It's like,
But back to Radiant, because I still want to know why you guys almost dropped this series.
It was really slow. It was really slow in the beginning. Like, I guess, like, one thing for me with anime is, I guess whenever I start a new series, is I feel like you should be able to, like, I feel like your first episode or your pilot episode should kind of do everything in the first, like, in the very first one. Like, I was actually worried about Black Clover because, like, their first episode wasn't, like, that great. You know what I mean? Cause like, not that it was bad, but it was like they like split it up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I came across Black Clover like one night. I was bored and I was doing anime to start. And I promise, like I told you, I'm always intrigued by magic. So once I saw the cover, I was just like, okay, this has got to be magic. So I watched the first episode. And bro, I'm sorry, but I fell in love with the very first episode. I was just like, oh my god, I love this whole. The twins, one's crying, one's just sitting there mellowed out. I was just like, okay, I like this, okay. But I can definitely see what you're saying because once I started researching it, you know, Crunchyroll coming out and saying that this is going to be the next big anime, you know, kind of just overdoing it. That kind of didn't help Black Clover at all.
Yeah, when they was hyping it up a lot, it really didn't.
That never helps, if I'm being honest with you, especially if it doesn't live up to it.
Yeah, you gotta let fans like decide that on their own.
Facts.
You definitely gotta let fans, you know, do their own thing.
Radiant, when I had really got into Radiant, is when like the other three people showed up.
Oh, those like, I don't know who they are.
The sorcerers.
Yeah.
When they showed up, that's when I really like. Well, not necessarily when they showed up. You know the one kid who's just dumb, but he's mad powerful?
Oh, I forget his name, but yeah, he got like snot coming out of his nose.
When I saw him, that's when I was like, yeah, I like this. I was like, oh yeah. And then Mel, her character is so... Her character
is dope.
Like, her character's mad dope. It remind me of Noelle in the game, not necessarily Noelle. Noelle's my baby. But it reminds me of The doc dude, he kind of gets some under.
That's fair. I mean, they're like a spoof comedy type thing.
Yeah.
So
I feel like if they became more of a serious anime, then they'll probably get more love. But because the comedy just takes away from the seriousness.
Honestly, they've been getting more serious currently with like post RumbleCon. There hasn't been too many jokes.
Well, remember I told you I run into the manga a little bit. They're going to get right back to the whole joke thing. Trust me. That's why I kind of said, you know, I'd much rather just watch this. But yeah, they're going to get back to the whole joking thing, you know, especially since Doc turned into a baby. Like that's going to definitely be a whole joke. It's going to be mad funny too. But I'd much rather watch it than read it. But his brother, is crazy.
Is that his brother? Because like I feel like is that actually his brother?
Oh, I might have spoiled this.
Well, it's weird. I'm one of those people to where like I like this. The reason I even made a YouTube channel was because like I have theories to myself that I always keep to myself, but a lot of them usually be right. It's like I'll be watching something with my friends, and like it'll be the very beginning, or it'll be a movie I never seen, and I'll say what's gonna happen. Like I'll say it. So like it was like, bro, you should make a channel about like whatever show you like. So that's like I had already, as soon as I seen him the very first time, I was like he is related to SF. Like as soon as I seen him, like I knew you.
When I first seen him, I thought he was a part of the I can't remember what they call them, but the police people, pretty much.
Oh, the Inquisition. That's what they are.
Yeah, the Inquisition.
I couldn't remember.
I thought he was like some higher up in the Inquisition that was like probably trying to betray the Inquisition or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect him to be his brother, even though they do look alike in a way.
And they both got horns.
Yeah, but see, other people have had horns too, though. Well, they've shown silhouettes of other people.
It's one of them things where like it's such a stupid similarity to base that theory on. For me, like it sounds really dumb. Like, oh, they both got horns, so they're brothers. But ever since the whole Obi, the whole Toby and the Toby and Obito thing in Naruto, where like I had a friend who predicted that Obito was Toby literally like a million years, like, and it was all because they had the same haircut. And I was like, that's such a stupid reason. Like, why would you say that? And it turns out to be true. And he's like, I told y'all they had the same haircut, so they're the same person. I'm just like, so any stupid theory is just true. So I just kind of use that logic when I go for a lot of my theories. Like, whatever the dumbest thing is, that's usually what it is.
Yeah. that definitely. I mean, but the horns are mad different too.
I mean, his are bigger because he probably knows more stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
And he's older, yeah. So it probably Seth's horns will probably grow too if he gets older. But I definitely think this series needs a time skip because Seth's trying to do a lot.
Yeah, I want to. So is Fantasia magic, or is it different than magic, or is it magic?
Yeah, it's magic. It's pretty much like, you remember Rook in Magi?
Yes.
Same thing.
Okay.
You know how you have to use the Rook to do the magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Fantasia is. You have to do the Fantasia. You have to be able to use Fantasia to create magic.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, because I mean, I want to keep watching it because I want to see if I can do any like characters versus Black Clover characters. But I feel like it's weird to do without using magic versus magic.
Yeah. A male versus I don't know, because Mel can turn into a savage in a blink of an eye.
In the blink of an eye, so...
Mel would turn into a savage in a blink of an eye, bro.
It's one of the
magic changes, too.
Yeah, she gets, like, super strong attack-type magic. And it's like, I don't want the versus fight to be a stomp, you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be close. Yeah. Like, I want it to be one I actually have to, like, think about.
Now, a Seth versus Asa will probably stomp.
Yeah, just because Seth can't really use all of his powers, and then Asa, you know, can negate magic.
I mean, but Seth has a black form too, so don't think it's like.
I'd actually one of my very early videos, I actually have like a script that I threw away for a Asta versus Natsu. But it was gonna be like early Natsu, cause like late Natsu is just way too strong. But like Asta versus early Natsu.
I wanted to do that same thing. I wanted to do a date with somebody. I even got DMs. I DM'd some person, some fairy tale person about dating with Asta and Natsu. And I wanted to do the slumber Natsu when that was sleep.
It's one of the things, like, I don't even know what side I'm on, to be honest.
That's the same problem I'm having, because even if we're using that Natsu, at that time, I think he definitely had, Lightning Dragon. Yeah. But Asa has anti-magic swords, bro. That is broken all in itself.
Exactly.
Even if we do use that Natsu, the now Natsu, I guess. Even if we do use him, anti-magic sword is just so broken.
It's so broke.
Natsu just has way more experience than Asa. So
way more experience. Way more experience, and like Asta, I mean, and Natsu has like, he has a lot of endurance. It's like Natsu can't get thrown through buildings and walls and all of this. Whereas like Asta, like, granted he never gives up, but like he really can't take some, like he isn't tanking crazy attacks.
Not as much as Asta can.
Yeah.
He can take them and get back up, because I mean he went up against Vito, took some punches against Vito. Granted, Vanessa was holding him up.
Asta was on life support the whole fight.
Facts. Asta was definitely on Vanessa's life support.
He was on life support the whole fight.
But still, though, Natsu experience alone would probably trump Asta.
Yeah, because he has experience. He has
quickness.
Quickness. I mean, he
And
has a lot.
even if he can't use his magic, Natsu hand-to-hand combat is on par. Is up there, bro.
Yeah, like he can actually just still fight on his own. He doesn't even need magic,
Facts.
which is the craziest part.
A good versus against now Natsu will probably be Sister Lioness versus Natsu, but Sister Lioness will probably lose if I'm being honest with you, because Natsu will probably get fired.
Yeah,
just drain her mana out.
Yeah,
just continue eating her flames.
That's the sucky thing with Natsu is he literally beats every flame user. Like if you use fire, you just lose.
Yeah. You're done. You're done. You're not beating Natsu. I don't care.
He eats every flame.
Sabo,
like
Ace.
No,
any fire, Charizard.
Agumon, all of y'all.
Any fire user, Natsu is washing them.
Like, it's unfortunate, but it's true.
But, you remember Mary Jane?
Mary Jane. Oh yeah. The demon lady.
The she-devil?
Mm-hmm.
Her versus the Arsenal would be probably a good fight because they both have the whole demon thing going on.
This is true. It's just I wonder if it would be like I feel like it would take a similar turn to like Asa versus the dude from the Diamond Kingdom, where like he likes when he threw his sword at him and like he all of his magic drained away. Like I mean, if he stabs Mary Jane, she would just transform back to normal.
I was just gonna tell you that move is very broken. When Asuna throw one of his swords and another one, that move is very broken. Because I don't care who you are, you can be Julius, and if he hits you with that first sword, you're fucked.
Yeah, you kind of just lose. Like unless you're just physically strong.
Lost.
Like I mean, like Beto was the only person to like survive to actually not really care about getting stabbed, and that still and that made him lose later on. So like,
I was gonna say he cared to an extent because he said it like yo, this sword is holding me back. Like that sword that sword played a very huge key in him losing.
Yeah, it did. It's just one of them things where like it was like if Natsu's, I mean if Asta stabs somebody with the sword, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for them if they're a magic user.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. But Asuna himself is what would be the problem. Because the swords are broken. We all know this. The swords are broken.
Mm-hmm.
But Asuna, like he's still not even like the guy trained Asuna to be like more of a sword user, as far as swinging his sword and using his sword technically. But he's still not even that good at doing that. More or less, Asuna just go out swinging, and he doesn't really think about technique or whatever. He doesn't have that Zoro 3-sword style technique.
Right. Like he doesn't have like Yami's like finesse.
Yeah. So just imagine a 2-year trained Asuna that mastered using a sword, that actually is strong, that can actually dodge light speed attacks.
Right.
Natsu's not fucking with that.
This is true because Natsu, I mean, he isn't actually like that fast. Like
Natsu's pretty fast, bro, but he's not light speed fast.
Yeah. Dark
Asuna can definitely keep up with a Natsu.
I had an argument with somebody on Twitter. It was like a couple of days ago, because they were saying that Asta was light speed himself, and I'm like, no, I don't. Asta isn't light speed. He can just react to light speed attacks. And they're like, that makes you light speed. And I was like, not necessarily. I was like, a baseball player can hit a fastball going at 100 miles per hour, but that doesn't make the baseball player 100 miles per hour. They can just react to that. And they still wasn't trying to hear me. And I'm like, okay.
You know what? I didn't think of it like that either. That's a really good example, because I didn't think of it like that either. That is actually a great example, because you see that a lot in anime.
Yeah, people react to stuff all the time, but it's like, heck, I don't play baseball. I could probably hit a 70. Like, I could probably hit a 60 or 70. I'm not that fast at all. I'm slow.
Now, Asuna can move at lightning speed.
Oh, yeah, all day.
People might think that's light speed, but that's totally different.
Oh,
But
yeah,
when he
people
goes
put
his
that.
lightning dragon mode, he can move at lightning speed.
It's not too that fast. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, when he goes to his lightning dragon mode, he has this one move where he literally turns into lightning. Like he
Oh, well,
literally
yeah.
turns into lightning and
Oh, yeah.
teams up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loxus can do it too.
That'll do it, man. That'll do it.
But lightning speed is not as fast as light speed, believe it or not. It's not. It's actually nowhere near close as fast as light speed.
I did read somewhere that it was like considerably slower, which I thought was crazy.
Yeah, it's not. And Self the programmer, the same guy you was talking about, I watched a video where he actually breaks that down too, because people think that lightning speed is as fast as light speed, and it's not. It's actually two different things.
It's actually weird. Like for my channel, I wanted it to kind of go along. I wanted it to be a mix of like, do you know who Tekking is for
Bro, I love Tekken, bro. Tekken is the funniest white guy on YouTube. I don't care what no one says. I love that white dude.
Dude, he is hilarious. I wanted my channel to be like a mixture between like him, like somewhere between him and like Seth. There's a program where I just talk about stuff, but like I have like lots of facts. But it's definitely going into a third direction. Like it's definitely like going my own direction, and like but that's like that's how I wanted it to go, somewhere in between those two. Cause Tekken is hilarious, bro.
That's the reason. Tekken is the reason why I got the web camera. Cause
your videos kind of have that.
I love his setup. I love how he just sits in front of his camera and just literally starts talking. He literally has hour-long videos where he's just talking about One Piece, and I love that. And I was just like, I can do that. You feel me?
Right. It's one of the ones where like I like his videos because I can just like watch them and then like I can stop and I can just come back and finish it. Like
facts. I'll be at work, like I literally be at work and I'll just be sitting there sometimes. I'll be like, okay, I can go back and finish this Tekken video. And he's very informational, especially when it comes to One Piece.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. For One Piece, him and Rogers Base are who I typically watch for One Piece.
I watch Roger Base sometimes, but I more or less watch Tekken and King of Lightning.
See, King of Lightning is just like.
He's so funny, bro. He is so funny to me. Oh my god.
I feel like I'm about to start like being like a bit of an old person here, but I still remember back like way back when him and like Neverworld was beefing back when he was like extra big. Like a long.
I wasn't around back then, bro. I was probably in jail sometime.
Oh gosh.
I told you I was a very bad kid.
That's a way to put it.
Yeah.
So did you ever get like a chance to watch any of Neverworld's videos?
Dude, I'm subscribed to Neverworld. He's okay, but he's just doing too much of this music shit. It's kind of corny, so I just... See,
it's one of the things where he used to be dope, like back when he used to talk about like the big three more and stuff. Like,
yeah, Dragon Ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, he used to be extra dope, but then he kind of just like fell off. So actually,
I got something to ask you, bro.
What's up?
I don't know if you follow these Dragon Ball YouTubers or whatever, but bro, 90% of these Dragon Ball YouTubers right now have all made like at least 10 or more videos on this whole Vic and Monica thing, and it's just like you guys are literally exploiting this situation just for views. And if you literally go down their channels, it's one of these guys. You literally go down his channel. He makes 15 videos. Literally every time one of them tweets, he makes a video on it, right? You go down his channel and you look at all his Dragon Ball videos. He probably has 2,000 views. But you go in his big list of videos where he literally just clicks things, all of them, and he has like probably 100,000 views. I'm like, this guy is literally exploiting this whole situation. And he's getting mad dislikes. He doesn't even care.
It's one of the things where I never wanted to be somebody who exploits, who like makes videos just like for like drama.
Yeah, I never wanted to. And if I am, Quan, you let me know. Alright, you hit me up and be like, yo, Josuke, you dog, you don't sound best with you, bro. You gotta stop this.
I'm like, Josuke, you kind of wilding a little bit. You
Facts.
beat.
I will, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, Quan, you right. You feel me? Please, you know what I'm saying? I don't like yes man, bro. I don't like yes man friends, bro. So if I'm doing something stupid or something, you let me know, bro. I would never take offense to you.
Be like, please keep it.
That shit, it kind of hurts my nerves, bro. Cause a lady almost like, that shit, especially with the whole situation. I'm just put in this situation.
Yeah, like that's not cool. That's definitely not cool at all.
You don't know. That's crazy.
I do feel bad for the.
You just get fucked up. Putting my business out there like that, bro. See, that's why I hope I never get into like no YouTube drama, because, bro, like I am not doing. Oh my god, bro. I just do not want to get into YouTube drama because I'm not an internet type person. I will pull up on your ass. Yeah. Knock on your mama door, bro. I will knock on your mama door, bro. Hey, what's up? What's all that? Bracket, like, I will do all that, bro. I'm not. That's why I really hope like nobody else trying to like some type of internet type person. Bro, I'm not, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all know this. I'm from the hood. I live out got all the weed. And bro, where I'm from with the weed, this shit don't work like that.
Like, cause like it's one of the things, like, if you watch it, it be so much little anime YouTuber drama. It's scary.
Yeah, and that's why I say I hope I never get into it like that, especially to the point where I'm on that level. Where I want to get on that with you. If I'm on that level, it's gonna be a whole nother thing.
It's honestly it's sad how many people like really like cause that's a lot of people's careers, honestly, is just starting drama. Like, that's all it is.
Bro, and what's so sad about it is it's over anime.
Right.
Not even real.
Cartoons, Japanese cartoons.
Facts. We all love it, but it's nothing you want to die over. It's nothing
right.
You go out there and catch a charge about.
It's not even anything I actually want to physically fight about.
No, it's. I mean, hold on. Don't talk too much shit about my favorite shit. Now, I might have to take it up too.
Like, I'm not about to. I guess, like me, I'm not about to pull up on nobody who likes My Hero a lot. Like, I'm be like, I like My Hero too.
Not at all.
Like, I enjoy.
Most likely they're 12-year-olds. They're 12-year-olds. All right. You don't want to catch a charge like that.
Beating up, to be beating up kids.
Yeah. Man, I still don't understand the whole My Hero and Black Clover.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like
the creators are homies too. That's another crazy part.
That is the craziest part. They did the whole like manga cover for each other.
Yeah, they fuck with each other. Like,
people, I don't know. People love to find ways to like take sides.
And I don't even think it's necessary to like anime fandoms in general. I think it's literally just the My Hero fandom. Like, they're just so cocky right now.
They are really feeling themselves right now. I'm not quite for sure as to why.
I don't know. And this next arc, especially when it comes into anime, because you know how they do the whole fan thing.
Oh man.
That's gonna, like, the views for their anime is gonna go down. People don't like that type of shit. I don't even know why they created put that in there. But I mean, hey, after that, I mean, it's definitely gonna jump back up.
Oh yeah, I definitely think this like newer arc is probably gonna be really big for them.
Yeah. But there is a but. This elf arc that's coming up in Black Clover is gonna be big for us too.
This is very true. It's gonna be huge. Hopefully, people actually watch it and it takes well.
Nah, it's not even about that, bro. Because word of mouth is a motherfucking and Twitter is a motherfucking. All they have to do is get the sister Lioness fight with the 5 L's right, and Black Clover is on the map.
The
If
only
they
thing,
get that fight right, they just won the map. Not even that fight. To get that, if they get the tournament right with Uno versus Real, and all that stuff, if they get that stuff right, Black Clover is on the map.
this is true. That would actually help us
There,
out a lot.
there will be clips all over Twitter. There will be YouTubers reacting to it on YouTube all over the place. Like Black Clover would definitely be on the map if they get this tournament arc right.
I hope
They
they
have
do.
to do the animation right, bro. But see, Black Clover is very under budgeted. Like they don't give them that much money to do things, so it's gonna be hard to get it like the way they probably want.
Right. I agree. It might be a little difficult for them to.
But all it takes is one fight, bro. Because look at Baruto. Look what happened to Baruto after the Sasuke and Naruto versus Momonosuke fight. Like their views jumped up to the millions the next 2 episodes, and then it decreased like crazy afterwards. But still,
It also helps them
there's
if
so
they're
many
like
fights.
that is
There's
literally
so many
like
fights that's coming up in Black Clover. If
right.
they continue doing it, it'll be cake.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off here. So
Alright, man, I'm about to hop off too, bro.
yeah, so just like yeah, we need to like make a schedule so we can like make this like a thing where we like pick a random day and stream and discuss anime.
Yeah, and so we can like probably promote it and like put it on Twitter and stuff. So
Yeah, if it was actually scheduled, because then people would know when to tune in.
Facts. But we can do all. Yeah, we definitely can do all that, bro.
That's a good idea.
Not kind of like a podcast, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, not like a podcast, like every whatever day at whatever time. Oh, these dudes stream and talk about anime and hop in and say their piece and leave.
Facts. That would be dope, bro. We can definitely get that going. I mean, we starting right now. Like I'm gonna do some editing tomorrow. I'm gonna chop. We definitely discussed a lot of good topics.
Oh
like,
man,
I'm
so
gonna chop that
it's to the point where
discussion up. What was you saying?
I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go through all this, but now I'm thinking like, this is like 2 hours worth of time. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to to find it.
No, bro. See, I got my thing. I put wherever we talk about something good, like I'll just tap. All I gotta do is tap Y, and it like creates like a pinpoint of that place. So I'll just go back to that certain place. I do not watch all this shit over here.
You was smart. You was so smart. Smart.
Yeah. So anytime I feel like we're talking about something that's worth like me posting, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna pin this. You know what
Smart.
I pinned the Nazir discussion. I pinned the Natsu, the whole Natsu thing, and I even pinned the All Might versus the Dragon Ball Z characters.
You were living in like 2040. I did not think of that at all. I really did not think of that. I'm like, man, I gotta comb through all this tomorrow, man.
Nah. But I'm gonna hit you up later, bro. We gonna talk some more, and we gonna get that whole thing going or whatever.
Oh yeah, bet for sure, definitely.
All right.
All right, Quancredible. Quancredible. That said, I don't have a nice opening, unlike you, but.